welcome to the show. It is time for a little Sunday fun day. Good day, everyone. Thanks for joining us. We appreciate it. First and foremost, the link is pinned. If anyone wants to come hang out with us today, it's going to be a vicious, nasty show. We got Yiddish joining us. He's ready to dish out the vile comments. We have to address a few rapscallions in the watch space. And we're going to talk some watches, of course. Welcome to the show, Yiddish. Good to see you, my friend.
Good to see you as well, JJ.
Now we have a new addition. We have the watch cam. Today we are sporting some low-budget pieces, just giving this a test run. We have the gold-plated PRX. We have a Citizen that is very washed out because of the lighting, but we're working on it. This is a work in progress, a new thing we're starting up. And we have a Severi knife with Damascus steel and a custom scales on it, aluminum scales to make it nice and light. So we're going to be incorporating some watches and some cool EDC gear. This is just a test run. Let me know what you guys think, what you want to see. I can put it in the secondary cam, and that's that. All right, before we run through the crowd, let's see what's what. What do we have on the wrist, man? What are we wearing?
Today we are continuing to wear the, let's see if I can get this to maybe focus properly. See if that'll happen. It is cam. The Vacheron, potato cam. It's what I get for being on the backup computer right now. It's the Vacheron Overseas Gen 2 dual time.
Very nice, very nice. Now I am wearing, that should be no surprise to anyone, a Rolex. I'm wearing the Rolex Submariner, no date, one of my favorites. Great daily piece. Do wear it quite a bit. That's what's on the wrist today. And if you haven't seen the watch cam, take another good look. There it is. All right. So I'm going to move you up here. We'll leave the watch cam down there. And let's run through the chat. See who's here, who's joining us. We got a great show for you today. It's Sunday, time for a little fun. Time for a little hijinks. But first, let's see what's what. We have SD43 in the house. He is first. We got JT joining us. He says, give Narc his keys back. Oh, wait, that's the wrong channel. We have Ryan Hofer in the house. He was worried there's no show. No way, man. Come on, there's a show. Maybe next week because it's Easter Sunday. Unless I give someone else the keys, maybe someone else will host. But I will not be around next Sunday. But we'll see. We'll see. The link is pinned to the StreamYard if anyone wants to join. We got Ducky in the house. Good to see my man Ducky. Love when Ducky's joining us. Now, we might have Prophet coming on tonight. You know what happens when Prophet comes on? It all hell breaks loose. It's Rolex night. As you can tell in the title, we have some things to discuss, my friends. We have some things to discuss. Now, just because it's something I may be doing, I'm not advising that this is what everyone should be doing. Each watch collection journey is personalized to yourself. So depends where you are at that point in your watch collecting career or prowess. Let's see. Starting us off with the first super chat of the evening, Mitchell Halpern, our man Mitch, with $2 super chat. He says, "Oh man, I'm going to need some help with this. Peach Smeech to all who celebrate. Pizak Samach." What does this say here? Can you read that?
Let's see. Pesach Sameach. It's a happy Pesach from Mitchell Happer.
Okay. Thank you. Appreciate that, Mitch. Sorry, I'm my Yiddish is a little is that Hebrew? My Hebrew is a little off. We got DP in the house, reminding everyone to upvote. Thank you, DP. Appreciate that. Mobster says getting blacklisted is better than no listed. Oh, we're gonna get into the chunky monkey for sure.
The free ride is over, fatso.
He's definitely going to be hearing it today. I don't think they have a has-been list. I don't know, or a never was list. would you rather be blacklisted or never was listed? I don't know. That's the debate of the evening. You can always become a Breguet man and give head to Dave the Billionaire in the Philippines or Thailand. Try to smuggle home a Breguet. You can do that. That is one approach, but we'll get into that. Julius Caesar, using his member chat, says, "Good evening, everyone." Good evening to you, sir. AB wants to know, where are the flashlights, JJ? The flashlights are coming. They're coming. Just warming up the screen. maybe after the show, if you don't mind, you guys can leave comments what you want to see on the watch cam, and we'll add it. We'll add it. It's a new addition. Slow watch. No, it's not really that it's slow. Time for a little drama, Kurt. The straight snoozy watch talk doesn't always work for everyone. You know, sometimes you gotta have a little fun too. But you know, there was Watches and Wonders last week, so actually it is probably a slow watch.
Yeah.
Let's see. Mobster, $2 super chat. He says, for Pio Mai to win. Okay, thank you very much. Appreciate that. And we have $2 super chat from Liberty Spot. He's paying the VIG. Appreciate that. We got Caliber YQG in the house. And we have our man Vamal. It says, rollie on my wrist, bust down. We popping bottles like we scored the winning touchdown. I don't know. Must be a rap song. I don't know. Not familiar with that one. But yes, happy Palm Sunday and happy Passover to everyone. And if there's any other holidays I'm unaware of today, then happy that to you as well. Whew. All right. So far, so good. We made it. Don't hold back, G. I'm not. I'm just letting. We're only 7 minutes in. We got to warm up. We're not ready for that just yet. That's a coming. It's a coming. But so what's going on this week, Nate? What do we got going on? What's any news in your watch world?
Yeah, I got a couple pieces coming in. Had a few interesting transactions last week. One with our friend Marco and show sponsor. Met a real interesting guy on Saturday at our local Watch Hangout. One of the biggest Omega collectors that I've ever met in my life. Hopefully he'll be joining us sometime soon. You got a reach out from him that you forwarded to me earlier today.
Yes, I was actually going to say, yeah, he did message me on Instagram. By the way, this is Marco that he's talking about. Make sure you follow watch.marco on Instagram. He is our show sponsor. We do greatly appreciate Marco.
The incredible shrinking watch dealer.
Yes. We also have a link to Steve, our other sponsor, Steve of Leaf Cigar Bayville. Make sure you check out his website, stogiesampler.com. He has a lot of gift packs for the crew at the Watch Hangout with discounts for all of us. We like to support Steve because he is a fellow watch enthusiast and does support the show. So thank you to Steve, and of course, thank you to Marco. We do appreciate it. Oh, there's Marco in the chat. He says he's folding a little laundry, and he'll jump on in a bit. Sweet. Good to see Marco in the chat. Yeah, the fellow did message me. He said he had a great time meeting you, and yeah, he was pretty excited. Yeah. I told him you had no Instagram, and that was that.
Pretty much. Amazing Omega collector. Was describing some of the pieces in his collection. And I think he's one of the very few with that Omega Platinum 321 rainbow, actually.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And is that his thing, like only Omega?
I don't think it's his only thing, but he certainly is a huge Omega collector. He was wearing the new first Omega in space that they just released, and he's got the Meteorite also that they just released a couple weeks ago.
Oh, cool! Very
nice. Plus many more, it seems. That first Omega in space is absolutely beautiful in person. It's the first time I've seen the new version.
Yeah, they come out. They have a lot of really nice pieces like that. That's one good thing. If you're an Omega collector, you can really get some outstanding pieces. You know, that are quite pricey and rare, and you know, they do hold their own weight for sure. We have Brian also doing laundry. It must be laundry night tonight, so that's good. Fold your laundry and hang out with us. But yeah, hopefully we could get him on and maybe do a collection review.
It'd be amazing.
Yeah, he said, I met a bunch of the Watch Hangout guys in Florida. I was like, all right, this is cool. He's like, you know, and I told him I forwarded information to you. And yeah, if anything, let me know.
Yeah,
I
actually reactivated my Instagram account and reached out to him as well there.
Oh, okay. You made a liar out of me. You don't have Instagram. Hello, this is Nate from Instagram.
Not really. I mean, it's one of those things where, you know, I'm sure that Facebook required me to set up an Instagram account at some point. I don't use it, but
right. Oh man,
it exists.
That's funny stuff, guys. When we get about 20-30 minutes in, we will get into a fun JOURNE story, being that things are getting misconstrued. Also, I have breaking news, a little secret. The reason I'm waiting. we have the person who gave the gossip to Archie live on the show. Are you ready for that? It's going to be cool.
I am ready for that.
Stay tuned. Stay tuned. The gossip will be dropped. Now,
does he have a red guilloche Milgauss?
Oh, I can't tell you. Is that my alarm going off? Is that me? Yep, we have the person. We have the person, and they will be live answering questions about the great JOURNE conspiracy. Now, let me ask you a question. Would you rather have a JOURNE conspiracy or just a Breguet elopement in Thailand for a few baht?
Well, you can't really put me on the spot like that in terms of Breguet, considering I have 4 of them. I'm more of a Breguet man than the supposed Breguet man, but actually good ones though. That's the thing.
When you go on a trip like that, there's a word for it. You know, like how they have all these words for that. It's called Breguenal.
Ouch.
Yeah. That's when you meet Dave the billionaire to pick up your new watch for a discounted price. Yes, it's called.
Hopefully he saw some had some time with Diddy so he can get some Breloub for his Breguenal.
Yep. Hey, we have Marcelo in the chat wishing everyone a happy Passover. Marcelo, jump on, boy, jump on.
You really want to make me spend $10 that quickly?
Hey, yeah, man, we gotta get the StreamYard bills paid, man. We gotta get the bills paid. We got Starchy Luxury in the house. Says Fat Boy has banned me. Oh man, yeah, he's getting cranky in his old age. He's got to relive old beefs. Did you see his title today? JJ gets blacklisted from FP JOURNE. It's like, holy shit. Where do you come up with this shit and these stories that are like, I don't even know how old, like where he came up with that. Oh man. Jason JOURNE, case of the sold allocation. I don't know, man. I don't get it. And we got a $2 super chat from Mille. She says, "Pay the StreamYard. Send money now." Yeah, maybe we gotta get a few people on here to. You know, who's a good fundraiser? This guy right here, OC. Now, I know we're not the Ronald McDonald House, OC, but you know we gotta help us out here. He is upvote number 27. Thank you, OC. Appreciate that.
Yeah, if we get to 45, I got an unboxing. So. Oh,
sweet, nice. We like unboxings. We like unboxings, guys. If you want to see a watch unboxing, let's upvote now. Upvote now. We got 40. We got 90 people watching. I'm sure we could get 45 upvotes. Let's get it going. I simply asked, how much does he have in his checking account? And he claimed the bank account doesn't exist in Australia. And then he banned me. He claims a lot of things. You know, claims he never recovered his watches. You know, claims a lot of things. The Starchibald. But, you know, it's hard being a retread, you know. He's got the same 90 people, you know, watching. It's very stale, very stale. It's tough making a living out of this. I could get his frustrations, you know. That's why he wants to chat about me and my watch collecting. I would like to hear more stories about his watch collecting adventures in Thailand when he goes to meet Dave the billionaire. I want to hear what he has to do to get those Breguets. You know, I mean, we're aware of the Breguenal, but we want to know more. Actually, I don't really want to know too much more.
Yes.
Scotty,
I'll take a pass on learning more about the Breguenal probe.
Yeah. So, stunning announcement. I might as well make it at the 15-minute mark. Why not? It's a good way to start us off. It is in the title. JJ becomes Rolex fanboy. With this turn of events, I've decided to turn my cheek to all other brands. And I'm going Rolex exclusive. I just don't want to deal with anyone else. I've decided.
Yeah, I don't buy it.
I've decided the bullshit is over. You know, I'm not going to pretend to like any other brands anymore. I'm a man's man, blue collar worker. You know, we got Marcelo joining us. Hello, Marcelo.
Hey, no, you got into your skin again. I mean, he doesn't have nothing else to do there.
He's running low on content, Marcelo. He doesn't want to actually do any watch content. So, you know, got to talk about me and what I'm buying, you know. He would talk about what he's buying, but he can't buy anything. So it's kind of tough, right? You know.
Tell him that I got banned from Rolex, okay? So, like, if it makes him happy.
We're gonna start a rumor that you didn't get the allocation for the second Le Mans because you sold the first one.
Yeah, tell him I got kicked out.
Yeah.
Hey, look, a HELOC can only take you so far.
Captain Kirk wants to know, did he really get his watches back? The rumor is, yes, he did, but he didn't want to tell anybody, because not that he did anything like wrong, like legal wise. I mean, he got them back; they were recovered, from what I know, from what the plastic and the guys in Australia said, and they know better than anyone, him and Savron, that he got all his watches back, but he didn't want to let us know because people donated and sent in watches, and he wanted to keep the sympathy up for more super chats. So.
What
So good
about
money.
the insurance? What about insurance money? Didn't he get insurance money supposedly?
That I have no idea about. I honestly have no idea. I think he, from what he told me, he got a little. I mean, hey, he talked about everything I'm doing. So what he told me is he got a little, but I don't know if he ever paid it back or whatever. I have no idea. Hey, Brian, welcome to the show.
Hello.
Brian, I respect only Brian. Sorry, one Brian.
That's a different Brian.
Jason, Brian.
I'm here. I'm here on a Sunday, and on this Sunday, I want y'all to listen to me, brother JJ. I have come to you because the Lord has come to me, and the Lord has come to me and told me that brother JJ might get called home. Now, unless you send, if you, the Lord told me right now that if you come up and you send $10, just a simple $10 bill. That's right. That's 2 trips to the Starbucks. $10. We purify the brother JJ with this Marcello mouth, and we get rid of that. And then for every $20, we will save our brother JJ from being called home to his Lord. And we will be able to have this beautiful brethren and love of watches all here. And the longer I go on, the higher that $20 amount goes up. So the longer the Marcello stays on, the higher that amount goes up. So I'm telling you, people, reach deep and reach fast. Get that money out. $10. That's 2 trips to the Starbucks to get rid of the bird brain. $20. $20. That's one pastrami sandwich. And you get and you save the brother JJ. That's all I'm asking. That's all I'm asking. Amen. Thank you very much.
Appreciate it, Pastor Brian.
Was this passed along to you at Elijah at your second night Seder tonight?
Let's just say at our Seders, we don't waste any of the Holy Spirit wine, and I might have imbibed.
At least 4 cups.
Hey, the only reason I went to temple after I turned 13 was because I was legal to get legal for the drinking age at the temple.
Now, I got a question for you guys. I'm just curious what you guys think about this. Is this a guy that you really want to be taking taking to heart what he's saying about you, taking watch advice? Does this guy look like he'll ever get an allocation from FP JOURNE or?
How many of you are old enough to remember the Teletubbies?
Yeah, that's exactly what it looks like, right?
By the way, JJ, I'm just going to answer this with a question. How bad the Breguet is doing lately since he promote them?
Yeah, now they really want to. They were doing bad before. Now they're like, oh, fuck, this fat bastard is fucking is representing us. We got to fucking this demon. Oh man, we got a $10 super chat from Kleiner Hund. Thank you, Kleiner Hund. He says, "Hallelujah." Thank you, appreciate you, Kleiner. And we got a
Praise the Lord.
from Rufus. He says, "Happy birthday, Marcello."
Thank you so much, brother. Happy Passover as well.
Yeah, man. So this guy is the one who is he's the one who's spreading the rumor about me being blacklisted. Now, let me ask you, would you rather be blacklisted or never listed? That is the question. This is like the scourge of the watch collecting space right here. When this guy's interested in your brand, it's like the shit stain on your brand. So
okay, JJ, just to pretend. Let's say okay, you're blacklisted on FP JOURNE. He's blacklisted in all the brands.
He's never listed. Look at this. Would you give this Frankenstein bolt on like a watch? Is this something you would do? I don't know, man. I don't know.
Blacklisted.
Yeah, the Breguet watches, I have no problem with Breguet watches. They've been tarnished by the stench of this guy and his carpet beetles. We have a $2 super chat from REG. Thank you, REG. $2 Californian. He says, out for Passover. Be well, everyone. Thank you, Ari. Greatly appreciated. Oh, man.
And I just want everybody
Yes,
to know
so
that the just so that you know, the space lasers do not take time off for Passover.
Now, he hasn't gotten any better with age. I know someone said that's a newer picture. This is an older picture. This is the latest and greatest. Toilet paper man. Now, do you think this monstrosity is going to walk into FP JOURNE and get an allocation ever? Do you think he could pull it off? This is
I would like to change my prayers for the brother JJ, because I believe that the devil has come up in him and is making him look at fat naked mans. And we can't have that. We got to purify the brother JJ, and the only way you can purify him is with a $20 bill. $20 bills will purify him.
It's the only way. It's the only way. Now we got George Varghese in the house. Thank you, George. Good to see you. He says, I'd rather be blacklisted than have money in the bank. Sorry, money talks, BS walks. In the end, it's a watch. We're gonna get to the story of the JOURNE. You know what it is? You know when a non-story is like becomes a story because you have no other content? He's scrambling for content. He's got his protege Eddie is actually crushing him in the ratings. Curly's crushing him in the ratings. Anyone who's on Night, Tim is obviously crushing him in the ratings. Tim, the guy who Bear promoted as the best thing to happen to Archie, who pretty much took half his business. And, so they make titles with me in it tonight. And then, you get Vito shows up in the chat, and Gay J shows up in the chat, and Bear Clooney shows, it's like the Three Musketeers. And they all jerk each other off and talk about, me, and make assumptions about what they know. But, it's pretty funny. So I had to address that because.
I have a simple question.
Yes.
And keep in mind, I got the Holy Spirit drunk up in me tonight. So do they go left hand over to each other in the circle? Because the right hand might be a little more calloused and might be a little soft, a little stronger. So they go left hand delicate.
I think they go right hand because the left hand they need reserved to put the fake Daytonas on.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. So, I see. So they're doing it right-handed while looking at their watch.
Right.
Got it. Okay. Thank you. I just wanted to make sure.
They also need the left hand free to delete the photos on their Instagram when people call them out for wearing fake Daytonas.
Are any of the guys in the group left-handed? Because I wear my watch on the right side. So
I'm actually left-handed, but I still wear my watch on the left hand.
Well, you're by wristal or something.
I write left-handed, but I do everything else kind of right-handed. So,
I didn't know that.
All those scratches. Oh,
we got a chat from. It's funny. I don't really scratch it. I always wear like something on it. But we got no biggie Sal in the house, member for 43 months now. That's my man Sal. He's been a member since almost the beginning pretty much the beginning. He says, rubbing Clorox in my eye, my eyes. All right, sorry about that. I won't blind you guys with any more. I just had to pull up some of the photos. It's just it's funny when guys like that, try to use you for content. So now I'll use them for content. Just I think fair is fair, right? But these are the guys that you have to address once in a while, but you try to stay away from because they're tarnished on the watch world. But
you want to irrigate the vine as much as possible, right? You want to give it all the moisture it needs. But actually, that will make a plump, fat, flavorless grape.
100%.
Boris says, I don't think they broke 90 viewers today. I mean, the show is in the shambles, so I wouldn't doubt it. Mm-hmm. When you alienate everyone who watches it, make it a miserable place to be. How many people could be there? Well, I feel bad for guys like Tan who put so much money into it and just get zero effort back. But hey, it is what it is, man.
Hey, come on, man. Man. I mean, he's okay, man.
Yiddish is going dark. Yiddish, did we get 45? Is that where you're going to prepare? Now, guys, we are going to get to watch.
I am prepared. We have 45.
We have 100 people watching. Do we have 45 upvotes? this gentleman right here is going to do a nice unboxing for us. Too bad he's on his potato cam right now, but hopefully
do not have.
it gets a little better. No, we're not close.
We need some
Not
more
close.
upvotes.
Let's get him going, guys.
We're at
45
45.
upvotes.
We're at 45.
In the middle. I see 100 watching, over 100 watching. There you go. Let's do it. And we got a $10 super chat from our man, George Vargas. Thank you, George. Greatly appreciate it. He says, cheers to a great show, JJ. Appreciate the content. As always, who knew Brian was a minister as well?
I am. I'm actually I'm a registered minister with the Universal Life Church.
There you go. Did you marry someone? Is that why that happened? Or
Yeah.
Ah, cool. Marcelo, I can picture you doing that, like at the restaurant.
Excuse me, sir?
I said I could picture you doing that, like giving someone their vows.
I mean, your bar mitzvah didn't count.
Yeah, sure, of course.
Oh man, oh man. Thank you very much, George. Greatly appreciate the support. All of these funds, by the way, will be going to the StreamYard bill. Oh, here we go. Proof. We got proof.
I'll hold up my certificate with one finger over a certain word.
Be careful. I would be very careful.
Yeah.
Let's see, how long is that finger? There it goes.
There we go. Certificate of
Nice.
Oh, good. You blocked your last name, but you left your social security number out. I don't like it.
There, is that better?
There we go.
Well,
Very nice.
much better.
That's cool.
It's like a joke. A priest, a minister, and a rabbi walked into a bar, and they were all Brian.
Yeah. Hey, for $20 is $20. So.
By the way, Brian, would you replace the sprite to the new white gold left hand?
No.
And we got Marco joining us. Hey, man.
Hey, man. What's going on, JJ? Long time no speak.
Well, we are uncovering the mystery of JJ getting blacklisted from JOURNE. This is Archie's topic tonight. He's run out of topics. He has 80 viewers, 0 super chats. He's back to driving Uber. I don't know what's going on, but
Is he really back to driving Uber?
no. He's one foot in, 1 foot out though. He's close.
I mean, I wouldn't be shocked. I mean, he went from, what was it, 450 viewers a night, an all-star crew, then backstabbed all of his friends and turned into a real cunt. So couldn't happen to a better guy.
Right. I wish him the best.
Yeah, exactly.
But
Yeah,
so
come on, man. You know, man. This is okay, man.
the great mystery. So
I just learned something.
yes,
Because he backstabbed all of his friends. That's why he liked going after all those lady boys, because that's another back thing.
yeah, he likes to backstab them as
You
well.
poked him right back in the back, you know?
So I've decided, Marco, some breaking news. The collection is changing up in light of these events and conspiracies. I've decided to stay in my lane, and I'm just becoming the ultimate Rolex fanboy. I'm going all Rolex all the time. I'm going straight blue collar man's watch, the peak of the blue collar Rolex. No Patek, no AP. That's it. I'm out.
It's a good place to be honest with you. You know, like some people forget, for one, Rolex is the most bulletproof watch, the most wearable, the most accurate for its, it performs its function the best everyday watch without question, right? There's not a better daily watch out there. And listen, I'm sorry, but it's true. One thing that's important to a lot of watch collectors is, okay, is the watch going to retain its value? And there's not a better watch brand out there than Rolex, It's just a fact.
But
Super chat.
This is true. Now, I think Vimal is trolling me a little bit here. He says, nothing says blue collar like a yellow gold 8840 green dial. All right.
It is blue collar. It's a retired blue collar worker.
Yeah. I think, if you're doing well as a blue collar, man, we got to get Prophet on here. Prophet is he makes good money. He's Rolex only. He will not go. He says he doesn't care. He says, I could buy 1 million Pateks. I don't care. I don't want them. So it's pretty interesting. And I'm not knocking, don't get me wrong. I'm not knocking anyone else's journey. I think the brand is cool. I love AP. Designs are great. I'm just taking my collection in a certain direction right now. I'm not hating on anyone else's watches. That's for sure. We got a lot of love for a lot of different brands, but the good part is, besides Prophet coming on later, hopefully, I think a few more guys coming, but we have a mystery guest going to spill the beans of where Archie got this supposed info from.
Speaking of Rolex,
The watch that started all the drama.
Triple
it.
equality
it
there.
was, right? That was the one that started it all.
Do you guys know the story of Marco's watch? Why that started all the drama? Are you
It
familiar
actually
with it?
started with Tim. It really was like it aggravated Tim the fact that I got that, and that's kind of where it all
Right.
spiraled downwards more so than anything else.
So basically, for those who don't know, Marco was turning, how old were you at that point? 23, 22?
21.
21?
No, it's 4 years old. Yeah. I think
Yeah.
21, 22.
So something like that. We'll just say 21 for the sake of what it is, but it was close to that. So Marco was turning 21. It was his birthday, and he's been like on the streams, running streams, looking up stuff for everyone. This was at like the height of the streams when like there was like 500 people on a night. It was packed. It was during
COVID market.
Yeah, it was during COVID. It was like everything was booming. So Marco goes on, and we have a birthday party for him. Everybody starts donating money. They want to get Marco a Rolex, right? So everybody starts sending him money. Actually, no, it started with some, I don't even remember what it started, how it exactly started, but everyone started sending him money, $100. Then the guy sent 1,000. Another guy sent 1,000. Then right, and then like someone sent even more, and throughout the show it morphed into let's get Marco his first Rolex, because he does so much for the streams, looking everything up, giving everyone so much entertainment. Then MJT, who was I haven't seen MJT, another guy that was lost in the shuffle because of all the nonsense, came through and got Marco the watch at retail, and that was it. And then that's when Archie became bitter because nobody bought him a watch, and that was the end of that. Now we got McLovin on the McLovin cam. What do we got here, McLovin? Can you turn your phone sideways so we get a better view?
Yes.
That's how we do it.
It's a blue
Fully wrapped in
collar
plastic.
watch.
Gotta love
McLovin, is it wrapped in plastic?
it. It is.
Yes. Is that a 40 mil? I like him the thumbs up or thumbs down. Very nice. Is this a new acquisition? 3 thumbs up there, peeps. Look at this. We got a surprise unboxing. Very nice. I have an echo. I think that's McLovin. I'm just going to mute him real quick because he's not talking anyway.
Nice, with the champagne die. Nice.
Ooh.
Oh, hold on. I messed that up. Very nice. New acquisition. Day 40. Can't go wrong. It's got a ton of wrist presence there, McLovin. Beautiful piece.
It's a fantastic blue collar everyday watch.
Yeah, for the blue collar man. Speaking of blue collar man, we got Mr. GMT in the house. He says hello to everyone. Good times.
What's going on?
He's talking to all his sexy brothers. Very nice. Oh, man, oh, man. And we have another super chat coming in from our man Liberty Spot. But I want to know what the panel thinks after we read the super chat. What do we think about my new move? I mean, I know it's not monumental, so we don't have to give like some stunning speech. Just tell me, good, bad, stupid. By the way, we have 112 watching. Do we have 45 upvotes? We have another unboxing. We just unboxed the day date. We'll unbox another watch. Liberty Spot, $5. He says Rolex is the best watch for digging a 5-foot deep, 6-foot long hole out by Floyd Bennett Field. I love that he gives the very nuanced Brooklyn locations that if you're not from Brooklyn, you would have no idea what he's talking about, but I know every spot he's talking about. That's actually by a military base. They used to do like camping out there for the Boy Scouts and stuff. Shout out to Liberty Spot. That's pretty funny.
If you're burying a fat boy, you got to go deeper though.
Wider too, right?
Yeah, a lot wider.
Yeah. Hey,
The free ride is over, fatso.
Oh, that's the best one. That's the best one. I love
I
it.
kind of like this one too.
How are you?
The filthy forehead wipe at the end is really the it's like the piece de resistance right there. Blow your nose and wipe it on your forehead.
I just want to know what the thought process was.
I think that was part of the videography of how to get it allocated at FP JOURNE. I'm pretty sure that was chapter 2.
Just watching that video gave me COVID.
He's like the booger from Mucinex. Remember the Mucinex booger? That's what he reminds me of. Terrible. And we got Robert.
Marco, stop checking out your beard. Come on, man.
There
He's
he is.
using
Hello,
StreamYard
Robert.
to check out his. Marco's using StreamYard to check out his.
Fantastic.
Hey, Robert.
Good to see ABC in the chat as well. Welcome, ABC. Guys, we got 120 watching. I guess everybody enjoys making fun of how disgusting Archie luxury is, but we do want to get 45 upvotes, so Nate will unbox. Do we have 45? Nate, what do we got?
We got more. We got way over
Oh, do we?
45, but let's keep them rolling.
Yeah, why not? We'll keep them rolling. We'll unbox it at the 45-minute mark. I think that's a good time.
I will unbox after the FP JOURNE story.
Okay, all right. So let's get down to business. Fuck it. Might as well do it now. Should we do it now? We got 120 watching.
Let's do it now.
Let me know in the chat, guys.
Yeah.
You want to hear the FP JOURNE story, or you want to fucking hear some other shit?
I literally
love this
stole my.
GMT only shows his eyes. If anybody caught the end of the last show, StreamYard takes you off the screen. I put only GMT,
Hey, GMT.
for the last 3 seconds. It's like a little Easter egg for people to find. Pretty funny.
Hey, boys.
JD's ready. Brody says, Archie chowing down McDonald's recently was gold. He left nothing on that carcass. He went from walrus to Wolverine in less than 3 seconds. I only respect you, Brian. Oh, man. Anyway, yeah, there's hey, everybody. It's time to upvote. It's so great. Where is that? I have that somewhere. I don't even know.
Yeah, I can find it for you.
Yeah, I was just gonna put it the first 2 seconds of it. Oh, I got it. Here we go.
Hey, everybody. It's time to upvote.
I don't,
Woo!
yeah, I should have just played the whole thing. It was like 2 more seconds, but whatever. Anyway, thank you, Mike the Mistake. We have Ali in the house. Good to see Ali. He says, yo, ho, ho, hello, hello. You got to wonder how good JJ's D is that Archie hasn't stopped writing it for 5 fucking years. Have a great show, boys. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. You know what it is? It's sheer desperation is what it is. It's like, what can we do to make $1 today? Anything? Can we do anything? GMT, are you with us down there? You're freaking me out. I feel like somebody kidnapped. Oh, he's gone.
Oh, bye.
It looks like somebody stole him. And we got Marco using his member chat. Thank you, Marco. Greatly appreciated. What is this name?
Hey, JJ, I'm going
The
to
free ride is over, fatso.
Oh,
Hey, JJ, I go to the shop. I'm going to come later if you're still on.
you didn't make $10 for us yet.
Don't worry. It's okay.
Okay. All right. I'll see you later. Bye.
Bye, Marcelo.
Yeah, come back later if you want.
Yeah, sure. Thank you.
All right. I
Save
forgot.
me
What the hell were we
$10.
talking about? Yeah, see, there you go. Just had to tough it out for like 20 minutes. And he's gone.
There's Marcelo, another good Jew working on Passover.
There you go. And what is he doing? Is he still here? I don't know what's going on. You're messing up the symmetry.
No, there he goes.
I put him backstage. He's
Yeah.
annoying me with the symmetries. Here we go. I put the knife in. I want to know, guys, don't forget, let me know what you want to see in the next watch cam update. Right now, I got a couple little trinkets just to give it a test run. All
We'll
right.
see some blue collar Rolex next time.
Yeah, so before we get into the story, just real quick, what do we think about my decision going all Rolex? It may not be forever, just for a time period.
How
Yay,
long?
yay.
How big do you plan to make the collection?
8 pieces.
8 Rolex?
Yeah,
Damn. Okay, it's a lot.
maybe 9.
Maybe like 6. I'd be like, okay, yeah, sure. You
No,
get a
I got the Louis Vuitton box. I got to fill it up, plus maybe one on the wrist. 8 or 9.
I don't see an issue with it. I don't see an issue at all.
Anyone else?
I think like 6 is like a good number. 8 is a lot. I mean, I don't know how you
8
can
is
get.
enough. Have you ever seen the show?
Yeah.
Yes.
What 8? Yeah. Tell me what 8, and you're not having like something that's clearly a repeat.
OC says reach for the crown. Well, it's very simple. I get 2 GMTs, 2 Submariners, 2 Daytonas, 2 day dates.
Okay, so my comment about let's see what 8 you can come up with without repeats comes up with 2 of 4 different watches.
Yeah. Meteorite Pepsi,
Okay.
Pepsi on steel, no date sub, yellow gold blue dial sub, my Paul Newman Daytona, the gold dial Daytona Oyster Flex, and then a rose gold olive day date and a yellow gold day date with either the green ombre or the black onyx.
It's a good collection.
Here's my serious problem with that collection.
Yes.
Say you're going to a place and you want to wear a watch, but you don't want to wear a Rolex because it may draw too much attention.
No, stop it. You have a no date sub.
Oh, I mean, I still have the cheaper watches, but nothing like that.
Okay.
I'm talking about like other stuff. Oh, I just want to address. We always got a clown in the audience, so let's address Richard Johnston. Okay, Richard, let's see what you have to say, Brainiac. Archie was around before you clowns got into the watch business. First of all, we're not in the watch business. We're watch collectors. Well, Marco is now in the watch business.
Marco's
Secondly,
in the watch business.
There's this thing called time, right? Maybe it's a concept, being that you're a watch collector, you might be aware of time. Archie's 15 years older than us, so yeah, he's been around before us. Congratulations, you're older. Wow.
And shit, Robert Wood's first watch was a sundial, so shut up.
That's right.
Funny, like, I was around first, so I must be right forever. I was around first. Like, I don't know.
Well,
I don't
was
get the
around
logic.
first, and I am right forever. But you know, other than that,
And when Archie was live streaming first, he was terrible and made no money. When me and Marco started streaming with him, he made a ton of money. So what do you have to say about that, Dick Johnston?
You know he made over 300 grand that year.
Yeah,
told
I know.
He made over 300 grand that year. Fucking
The numbers
insane.
don't lie. Bear Clooney could spread all the gossip he wants. The numbers don't lie about how he made more money. All he did was ruin his channel by promoting Tim, who stabbed him in the back. But yeah, he always says how he made more. It's funny. Anyway, whatever. I don't even care. Good for him. We helped him out. The part I care about is that he's a backstabbing scumbag, and he's a rotten person who cheats on his wife.
Look, I will tell.
And blows Dave the watch collector for Breguet. He does Breguet.
Stop with
That's
the
what I
Breguet.
care about.
Every time you mention Breguet, you're reducing the value of my watches by 500 points.
And he has people sending money for watches that got stolen that he received back and never told anyone he received them back. He's a real nice guy.
I never understood, him with the live stream. Obviously, when he had the larger panels, they were entertaining because of the larger groups. I always just enjoyed him for the ridiculous watch reviews. I mean, those collection reviews were hysterical.
Mm-hmm.
And
They were hysterical. I can't lie.
they got a fair number of viewers. I know that man cannot live on Google ads alone, but
right.
I mean, and frankly, I'll still watch them when there's a good review that comes up.
Yeah, that's how I found him. That's what he was good at, for sure.
Oh yeah.
But he's
I
not
think
good at
that's what we all found him.
What's happening?
I think that I think your
ABC?
collection is boring, by the way.
Themselves. What happened, ABC? What did I miss? Oh. Nah, you can leave it. Let him praise the pontiff. OC, that's fine. I got it.
Oh, it's because I think no, it's the what's it called?
That's all right. That's all
In
right.
the chat. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah. All right.
So I think your collection is about to become very boring, JJ.
Yeah, I don't care. I think that's what I'm going for. But I want your input, but I know.
Actually, we just got in a really gorgeous. It's a 7037 BA.
Let's pull it up.
Pull it up, JJ. Hold on one second. It's actually a gorgeous watch. So it's the 37 mil with the retrograde seconds. I pulled it up, JJ.
Yeah, I got it. Very
This
nice.
is gorgeous. All gold, gold on gold, very opulent.
Yeah,
and it's got.
To be clear, I'm not bashing the brand. I'm just bashing.
Oh no, their watches absolutely.
Tarnishing the brand.
They're nice, but they're just this is a nice it's like a nice $15,000 watch, like not more than that,
It's even nicer at 12.5.
There, Marco, because we'll see what it's listed for on the website. It's a good.
I think we're going to list it for like $17,000.
Yeah. I mean, they're fantastic watches. The Breguet Tradition is a great watch. How many of us have had one? I know JJ's had one. I've had a couple.
I had one. Very nice, beautiful watch, actually.
Yeah.
But now it's stained, so we cannot have it.
Yeah, I can't own a Breguet. There's just no way.
All right, so we have a yes from Marco. We have a no from Yiddish. I would like to hear from Robert and then Brian. What do we think? Don't worry, you won't hurt my feelings. I have none.
it would be fine with me, but I think you'll get bored really quick.
Yeah, then I move on to phase 17 of my watch.
Yeah.
That's all right.
I mean, dude,
it's a fluid state,
this is my philosophy on watch collecting. Buy what you love. Do what you want to do. I'm not going to judge you. Nobody should judge you. It's your collection. Do what you want to do.
I'm
should
judging.
They should have made whole shows about you.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Okay.
But no, I all Rolex would be fine. I think they make great watches, and you love Rolex obviously because you have a whole bunch of them now. It's not like you're going to have to get a whole lot to fill out that collection. You've already got most of it.
Halfway home, baby. I'm halfway home.
Yeah.
Ryan, what about you? What do you think?
I really don't care what you do. They're your watches.
Ask the watch cam.
Says my fellow Universal Life Church pastor, because I'm also a pastor with Universal Life Church. So he and I together, we got you covered.
Hey, and JJ for $20 each, I'll bless your watch.
Sweet. I like it. Do I get a group rate for 8?
I'm sorry, I'm Jewish.
Boris says, get the new 1908 yellow gold on that 6-link bracelet. Yeah, I do like that quite a bit. Black dial. I do like that. I would like to get something with the see-through case back.
What would you think about replacing one of the day dates that you're thinking about putting in the collection with that? Have one day date and one 1908.
Yeah, I could do that yellow gold with the black dial. What do you guys think about that? Yellow gold 1908 black dial?
I think it's a great watch. I don't think that you should replace one of the day dates. I think that if you're going to go 2 day dates, you get one of them in platinum.
I think you get a Cellini moon phase over a 1908 all day long.
Yeah, honestly, you're absolutely right. That Mark.
No, you get no. You get the new hotness because JJ's an internet watch live YouTube streaming legend, and you get the new hotness.
Only if he's writing it off.
So Second says he was offered a Ghost this weekend by his AD, but he turned it down waiting for a Pikachu. Well, I don't think that's bad. He says dead set on yellow gold. Probably made him. I don't think he made a mistake. You can get a Ghost for like 37 grand on the secondary. It's pretty much the same price. You know, when you buy it from your AD, right? Marco, what do you think?
No, the new reference is way over retail. It's still way over retail. It's like 45 G's. I mean, way over retail is like 38 grand. It's not that much.
Right.
Yeah, if you go back to the 116, you can find Ghosts for pretty decent pricing.
Yeah, I think it shows that you have a character and you want to buy what you want to buy. Hopefully, they call you for the Pikachu. I've been on waiting for that watch. After I got my last allocation last year in December, right around January, I put in my request for the Pikachu. So hopefully I get it by this Christmas. We shall see. We got a $2 super chat from Ryan Hofre. He says, kick-ass panel. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. So where are we? All right, we did that. Nobody cares what I'm doing, obviously.
Get back to the story.
The JOURNE vanity. Let's talk about it.
So
JOURNE identity.
I'm going to now put on the person who may or may not have given Archie this gossip story. It's me. I told him this story. He didn't get a scoop. He didn't get a scoop at all. It was from me. It was from me. When the FP JOURNE stuff went down and everything was going crazy, I said, oh, man, I don't know if I want to be attached to this brand anymore. I think I want to get out of it. I spoke to a couple of people in the industry who are well known. I'm not going to say their names because I don't want to, but they probably won't give a fuck. But they're very well known in the industry and on YouTube, and probably very, everyone would know who I'm talking about. Anyway, they all said it's probably not a good look, probably a good time to get out, but we don't know. I said I don't really want to be part of any controversies anyway with that. I don't want to be tied to one person who has a bad rep. Whether the watch goes up or down is irrelevant. So I got out of it. It wasn't a big deal. It's a non-story. There was no secret thing. There was no, the guy walked in and said, oh, look at my JOURNE. And they said, wait a minute, let's run that serial number. The story he told is absolutely ridiculous. I decided it was time to move on from that company. I decided I didn't want to keep it anymore. Obviously, you guys know the JOURNE market. You do well when you get rid of it. And that was it. Case closed. The new guy went and registered the watch. It was no big secret, no nothing.
Yeah.
End of the story. That's it. So he's trying to turn this into like some like monster deal. There is no monster deal, you know. And if they don't call me for another allocation, I don't really give a fuck. So who cares?
You're all Rolex anyway, so what does it matter?
That's it. I'm going all Rolex, baby.
Yeah.
Where I get plenty of allocations.
So the
there you
moral
go.
of the story is you sold the Journe that you waited to get 2 years and made a tidy profit. Congratulations, JJ.
A word for a year, and I
Yeah.
sent it on this way.
Clap it out. Made a nice healthy profit and walked away. You gotta love it.
You know, in
Which
the
piece
words-
was it, JJ?
The Octaloon. Do you remember the Octaloon I had? The rose gold
Oh,
with salmon dial? That one. And at the end of the day, it's just a watch. You know what's so funny? I couldn't give a shit who sold. If you had a watch and you sold it, I don't give a shit. For some reason, I don't know. This people are so weird. They're like oddly obsessed with if I buy or sell a watch. Like, what do you care? They're watches. If Nate called me tomorrow and said, I'm selling my day-to-day Onyx style, I'd be like, okay, what else is going on? Like, that would be it. I would, oh my God, let me do a special on it.
Never happening.
Essentially, C3 got it backwards. Look, obviously, if you sell a watch and someone registers it, they're probably not going to sell you a watch again, right? It is what it is. I mean, it's not like I didn't have any idea that that could be a possibility. I don't care. I've moved on. I didn't want it anymore. You know, I mean, I don't know, like, maybe I'll get into more of the story of who did what for me or whatever, but like, we knew this going in, that a possibility is that it will get registered. I mean, it's an expensive watch. So.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt you. I mean, who
No.
cares? It's your property. You know, like I don't understand why people make a big kerfuffle over nothing. It's like a total nothing burger, in my opinion. You bought a watch, you enjoyed it while you had it, and then you sold it, and you made a handsome profit, and that's it. You know.
And I bought new watches with it.
And
Also,
yeah, exactly. And then you turned it into more watches, which is even better.
Yeah.
And
So-
JJ's the only person that I know of to ever buy a watch from an authorized dealer and flip it for a profit.
I'm the only one. I'm the first and only. It's a groundbreaking technique.
Correct. Yes.
If
Wow.
anybody would like to learn it, super chat now, and I'll tell you how.
And the fact is, you held it for a year.
Close
As far
to
as
it,
I'm
yeah.
concerned, it's one thing when somebody gets allocated, a 41 millimeter, Tiffany Oyster Perpetual and a yellow at the same time, and before they leave the authorized dealer, they already have them both sold. A story that I may have heard somewhere.
You mean they had the sale already done before they went in and picked them up?
Or we're making texts and WhatsApp chats on the way out of the store.
Right.
Gosh,
And,
who could that be?
anybody who knows who I spoke to before I decided to sell it, or who sold it for me, because obviously I did a third party, knows my thinking going in. It was never, I'm going to get this watch and sell it. It was, oh man, I don't like the direction that this brand is turning. This could be bad. I think it's time to move past it and move on. That was the thing.
And the thing is, I remember when all of the the kerfuffle, the Journe kerfuffle was going on, and I was thinking to myself as to whether or not it's going to impact whether or not I want a watch from the brand. It made a difference in my mind personally as to whether or not I wanted a watch from the brand versus cared about having, actually wanting one of the watches. I still would like to get a Journe in my collection at some point. I don't know if it's, something that I want to get from the authorized dealer, want to get from FP Journe versus from another collector. The market is, for some of the watches, including the ones that I like, the market is actually halfway decent on them at this point.
Right.
So, it's a question of, can you separate the art from the artist? Some people can, some people can't. And there's no, right or wrong answer on that. There's some amazing watches. And who cares? You didn't go into it to flip it, and you sold it.
DP, I don't want to go into the
Massive
whole
story.
thing for certain reasons, but it's on the internet. Very easy to find.
Yeah, you can 100% find it.
Right.
at the same time that this was all coming out, I had the Octosport 44.
It's a beautiful watch.
The one without the rubber bumpers. And I had bought it fairly pre-owned. And I was in a mood to consolidate, and that made all the stuff that was going on made it easier to use that as part of the consolidation. And it went bye-bye.
I mean, what is it? 5 years ago that they couldn't even give some of those away. 6 years ago they couldn't even give some of them away.
I've told the story.
Watches.
Those days will come back eventually. Don't get it twisted. Like JOURNE is very hot now, but all things come and go. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's only one brand that's had staying power over the last 40 years, and the brand is Rolex. And it's even Rolex only had one model, which was a steel Daytona. That was it. That really had kind of staying power.
Frank Mille was very hot at one point too.
Exactly. I mean, IWC and JJ, you had a Breitling with a fucking iced out bezel. You know what I mean?
Panerai was huge. Breitling was huge at one point.
It was huge. I mean, 2000s IWC Breitling. You had these big AP offshores were really.
In 2000, everybody wanted a Breitling.
Yeah.
Either the Bentley or like something like that. That's what everybody wanted, at least in New York, anyway.
Look at what George Varghese just posted.
I was going to put up this nice compliment from Eddie Fu. He says, "Hi, Marco. Looking great. Looking thin. Love your videos."
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. I'm down to 165 pounds. I reached my target weight. I'm not losing anymore. That's it.
Hey, well, congratulations, man.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, down from 208 to 165. It was a long journey, but we did it, boys.
I have a friend from Texas that would say, "Boy, I'll take a shit bigger than that in the morning."
This one, Marco, you wanted me to pull up?
Yeah. I mean, a platinum Havana dial for a 20% discount.
Yeah. So Lucha with a $10 super chat. Thank you, Lucha. Greatly appreciate it. He says, "That damn dirty watch flipper Brian is cheating on me again."
Mark, go to bed. It's past your bedtime.
Shout out to Mark.
Oh my God, we're gonna get them together on the Tuesday show, and it'll be fun.
Yeah, Panerai was hot. Frank Mille was hot. Breitling's hot. Everything comes, goes. It's the way of the world. Thank you, Lucha. Appreciate you. Put that.
JJ, can I show you a watch I came dangerously close to buying this week?
Yeah,
very close.
Then we're gonna do an unboxing from Nate. We got to get some watch talking here.
Nate knows the watch. I came extremely close.
Oh, I love this watch. I actually tried this on with Tanzil. He took a picture of me wearing it. It fits great on the wrist. That's beautiful.
We just got one in stock, and it was just like, oh my God. Because the thing is I sold my Minerva monopusher chrono, and I've been.
You're gonna say like Cap monopoussoir.
The monopoussoir, the Hodinkee edition. I still have the rose gold one, which I absolutely love. But
speaking of something that's come and gone in a fad, Hodinkee, thank you.
And now I think I wanna sell my Patek. I'm keeping my Vacheron, by the way, the blue Vacheron, JJ. Is that a mistake?
I thought you sold that already.
Wait a minute. Which blue Vacheron are we talking about?
The 15-piece traditional, the 15-piece limited edition.
The one that changes.
Wasn't it gone months ago?
Yeah,
I reneged on the deal. I'm keeping it.
You broke Mazel?
No. There was not a Mazel.
No Mazel.
It was like a loose agreement, He needed a couple months to pay, and then when the time came, I was like, I'm keeping it. Sorry, bud.
All right. Well, you snooze, you lose. That's that expression.
You slow reverse rolled him.
I changed my mind. What
Listen,
do you want me
if you don't have the money at the time, it doesn't count. When you're ready to pay, you got to restrike the deal.
But I really thought about buying this one here. Honestly, it fits my wrist nice, but seriously, for the money, that tradition I just pulled up before, I was way more blown away by that versus like the 5235R.
So wait a minute. What you got to be able to get this for a steal, otherwise you can't get it. This is
for this one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I think I paid 31,000 for one.
All right, so you could pay 31 for this. How much could you sell your other Patek for?
I would just sell it back for what I paid, 17.
Oh,
so I needed to add four grand, pretty much.
4? What do you mean? You said 31.
14.
Yeah. Sorry, because I sold the Mont Blanc, which is 11.
Okay.
Oh, I got you.
That's 11. So 11, 17. Sorry, no, I would have to at 3,000 bucks.
All I
mean,
can
the other
say is
thing is-
I'm feeling better and better about myself the more you talk about the watches you've moved through.
It's just that Mont Blanc, isn't it?
Jen says Marco with the Uno Reverso.
I changed my mind. What do you want me to say? Fuck it.
No, if he didn't pay, if he said months down the line he'd have to pay you, and months
Yeah.
later you decide you don't want it, that's fine. That's fine.
Also, it's kind of
Market's
a
changed.
little bit. Yeah, it's kind of a little weird to have if you were going to sell the other Patek, and that your only Patek is the regulator is kind of like I don't know. It seems like an odd thing in the collection.
I mean, I don't mind it. It's just like, yeah, I
Speaking
don't.
of odd things, we got Mitch joining us. Hello, Mitch. Welcome.
Hey, man.
Hey.
Dude.
I'm going to put you up here because I need an even screen here. We got Birmingham in the chat says, we all see right through Marco's short-term romances. We all know that they'll never last.
Yes. As you all know, I am a serious watch collector. I keep all my watches long term, and by long term I mean longer than 6 months. You know, or should I say 6 weeks instead?
Yeah, hold on a second here because Maury says the test results show that's a lie.
Yeah, yeah. But I think I'm gonna sell my 6,000 G. No, it's
This
a nice
one?
Patek Vimal. Like it's not my dream. Like it's a dream to own a Patek. Of course, it's incredible. But like, fuck it. Who gives a shit? They're just watches, like JJ said.
Yeah.
Yeah, people get too attached. Man.
Seriously, yeah, exactly. I enjoy the experiences of these
No,
watches. You know,
I just realized something. We got 3 new panelists. We didn't ask anyone what they're wearing. So we're going to start with Robert.
Well,
He's wearing a polo shirt.
yeah. No, I'm not. I'm wearing a dress shirt.
the
Thank
button
you
down,
very
button
much.
down.
No, I'm let me get the
All right, we'll get back to Robert. He doesn't have a watch on. Oh, there we go.
No, I do.
Oh, there we go. Creedor. Right?
Creedor.
Yeah.
Nice piece.
Very cool.
Yeah, wearing the I went to a nice dinner, so I wore a nice watch.
Very nice. I actually want to come back to you on that because I got a question for you.
Okay.
Mitch, what do we got on the wrist?
I'm still wearing the old Carbon Powermatic 80.
Now, when you say you're still wearing it, does that mean you took it off of bed yesterday, put it back on, or are you
Yeah.
still wearing it like consecutively?
No, I take it off to go to bed and shower and,
Okay, good. I do that too. I know some people wear their watch the whole time, but Brian, what do we got on the wrist, man? Oh, hello, 5960. I used to have
That's
that
a
one.
hell of a Patek.
A brand JJ doesn't like.
Yeah, I used to have that watch in platinum, actually.
Brian, did you just happen to get that watch like within the last day or two?
No, in the last month or
That's
so,
not the.
maybe.
That's not the. Actually, I just sold the 5960 with the help of Yiddish Gambino, who helped me like source one.
What kind?
It was a hell of a kerfuffle. That's why he's asking.
Rose?
I was like, wait a
Rose
second
steel
here.
platinum? Why
No,
platinum's always so cheap?
that exact watch, that exact watch in steel.
I just
on
came
the
across
Rose.
another platinum one for cheap. I only paid like 42 for mine when I got it.
Yeah,
You
the,
remember
the
that, Marco?
platinum 5960 with the gray dial is one of the real bargain precious metal Patek complications right now. You can get them for low
I
mid
had-
40s.
I had the blue dial 5960 platinum, and in the move down to the swamp and sweatland here, I decided that it had to go because I was going to sweat through the leather strap like a pig.
Rubber strap, man. Every watch is a sports watch. As soon as you put a rubber strap on it.
All right, I've got a mental block with putting cheap OEM rubber straps on good watches. And I
I'll
actually went to
traumatize you later this week.
I went to Patek and I asked him, I said, do you make a full textile strap of any kind? No. Textile top, leather backed. Dumb. So it was a long game to get to this one, but
You could always have Iron Bespoke make you a custom one.
I have a mental block with that though.
Yeah, a lot of people don't want to put anything but Patek straps on a Patek. I know.
Yeah.
I will not tell you that I am currently rocking a black rubber strap on my 5905P. I will not tell you that fact.
Hopefully, as long as it's not a Barton or something from Amazon.
That's
I
see the
will
problem
not
with
tell you that I have a $15 Amazon
Oh,
black rubber strap on a 5905
That's
P
terrible.
right now.
see the problem the problem that a lot of people don't realize with Florida is that redneck is all around in different parts. So you don't have like one geographic area where you got stupid things happening. It just is all over the place. So
That's the only thing you need to let people know about Florida. I'll give you a list.
well, there's a lot more, but that's geography.
You also have Doc Support down in Florida. Shout out to Doc Support, who retired from covering the watch space. He finally got bored enough. Like, the actual shows are so small to begin with, but then coverage of the shows, I don't know. But yeah, he retired to do some lifestyle stuff. So best of luck.
Was he the one that had just the camera shooting out his backyard to the golf course?
Right. He
Yep.
was in the Villages, baby.
Right.
All right, Marco, what are we looking at here? Yiddish, we got to do unboxing after this. What do we got?
What's this? That's a great watch.
This is that Breguet tradition with the retrograde seconds. I really liked it when
I own this
took
watch.
it. What's that?
I used to own this watch.
Really? No. This is the smaller one with the retrograde seconds.
Oh,
it's
I didn't know they did a smaller one. Oh, yeah, that's right. Mine had the silver.
Yeah. Yours, I think it was the Power Reserve. The Power Reserve. But I can't.
Yeah, I had the black
was a
dial Rose
gorgeous,
Goldberg with the
gorgeous
Power
watch.
Reserve.
Oh, that's the Power Reserve on this one, right?
No, this is the retrograde seconds.
I had the
Retrograde
retrograde
smaller
seconds on
size.
7097 I had.
Yeah, this is the 7037.
Oh, there's a smaller one. Oh, look who just showed up in the chat. We got-
Hey,
We got to take this off the screen now.
All right. Nate, let's do the unboxing because that's going to be gone. The opportunity is
That's
going
right. I'll get shat upon shortly.
But Robert, I watched an awesome video about a guy who collects Seikos and smaller watches like that.
yeah.
And he had a bunch of really cool stuff. I'm trying to remember the name of it. That's why I kind of hold on a second. I just watched it the other night.
I just posted it.
Oh, you did it? Thank you.
Yep.
I'm like all over the place right now, but I can't remember what the channel was, so I kind of lost my thought on that. But he had a
Don't
really
worry about
awesome
it.
collection nonetheless. It was all, he looks like on eBay and all these places, and he finds these older vintage like Seikos and stuff from the 70s, like stuff that looks like the AP, like Cobras and things like that.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, I'll have to look for that. If you go back through your history and find it, just shoot me a text with the link.
Yeah, I should have sent it to you while I was watching it, but I got distracted and now I have no idea where it went. But I was going to send it to you when I was watching it.
Yeah,
All
that'd
right.
be cool.
I'm going to move Nate in position. Let's get this unboxing going. Then we got the Prophet coming on. We're going to be doing a lot of Rolex talk, I have a feeling.
Sure. So the last couple of months, I was really looking at Watches and Wonders and seeing who had a good Watches and Wonders to help me decide what kind of watches I'll be buying in the next couple months. And one of the ones that I think had a stellar Watches and Wonders. Oh, it's probably backwards, isn't it?
Nope, it's perfect.
All right. It would be Chopard, which I am a huge fan of. I think that they're a really underrated brand and they make some amazing watches. Comes with its lovely card and all of the other things.
Dun, 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 dun.
Da-da-da-da. Oh, wait, it's not in here. Shit. I'll be right back.
Don't drop it.
Check the floor in the hallway.
Yeah, hold on.
He forgot to put the watch back in the box for the unboxing.
Oh, man, how anticlimactic. Scotty says, sweet hat. Well, good news is I actually spoke to Bob today, who got the first run for us. And I might be getting a second run done and put them up for sale on the internet. So if you guys want one, I'll let you know. I just want to see if I could get it for a decent price, because obviously I don't want people to pay a lot of money. Hello, Birminghard. Welcome.
Speaking of underrated,
You got Birminghard in the chat.
what's up, fellas?
What's going on, Bert?
Shalom.
How's it going?
Burb, just so you know, you won March. You are the winner for March's races, so you get a prize.
Oh, More than Brian's balloons?
Yes, an actual prize. I had to send out a bunch of them. I still owe Cap. I owe a bunch of people. I sent out a couple, but you are the last winner. So send me your address when you get a chance.
Dear JJ's mom, please let him out of the basement. He's got shit to do outside of the house. Thank you.
Burb, will you wear a hat? Because I have one left. So no pressure.
Yeah, I totally would.
All right, so I'll send you. You're gonna get my last one.
Nice.
No pressure. And maybe I'll send something else in there, a little light or something.
I just got back from Zion National Park today.
Oh, how was that?
It would have been awesome if I would have had your hat. Actually, it would have made for some awesome photos.
Go back next month.
It's a trek. It's a long ways.
All right, we'll get them next time. No worries. All right, let's get Nate in position. We're about to do an unboxing. Let's see. What do we got?
Is there a watch this time?
So what was supposed to be in there? It's literally I opened up the box and I'm like, what the fuck?
I hate it when the watch dealer sends the box and it's empty and it's like,
Yes.
you're like the wire.
So we're going with a LU Chopard.
The twist.
Twist.
Yep.
We can get the movement on camera in a halfway decent way. It's with the another micro rotor by LU Chopard.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice.
That's nice.
Yep.
Beautiful.
The twist.
Congratulations.
The twist, 41 millimeters.
Was that something you were hunting, or you just came across it and said, I have to have it?
It literally was seeing how Chopard did in Geneva last week, and happened to run across one at an extraordinarily good price, and said, well, I don't have enough white gold watches in the collection and don't have any black and white, so this is one that I wanted to add.
And it's another brand that starts with the letter C.
That's
Make
true.
it bigger one more time.
Now, hold on, let me see if I can get it better. There we go.
Very nice. Very nice. I like it. My Chopard. There we go. Oh,
Yeah.
this is a good idea for a new watch battle. IWC Engineer versus the Cartier Santos. You know what I would put up? Engineer versus the Cartier Santos 100. Do you remember the Santos 100s with the loom and the? It's a little thicker. I think that's a better battle, but
That's a
we can go
big
Santos. And we got a $10 super chat from Lucha Betic. Thank you, Lucha. Greatly appreciated. He says, "Congrats, Nate. Beautiful LUC." Thank you very much.
Yeah, very underrated watch brand in my opinion, and some tremendous values still out there in the market for these.
Yeah.
This one was a 2023 that I picked up.
Nice. Now, speaking of underrated, we got one of the most underrated YouTubers in the world right here. We got our man Richard Prophet in the house.
Hey,
What's up, fellas? What's up, fellas?
Hey.
Oh man, I don't know if they heard me. Let me say it again.
Sorry. Had a late dinner.
I said we got our man Richard Prophet in the house.
yeah.
There we go.
Cheers.
That's how we do it.
What are we drinking?
I'm just having a little vino tonight.
There you go.
We had an Italian dinner, and we always get wine with dinner, so I didn't want to switch to scotch and start throwing up all over the place. So
Yeah, that's not a good idea.
so we just kept it going with a little vino.
Nice wining, dining, and I'll leave the other part out for now. So where are we? What state are we in?
I'm in Miami. I'm back in Miami actually. I'm leaving on the 23rd to Sarasota. My daughter actually has an art exhibition. Like you can see her art in the background. Can you see it?
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah. She has a first art exhibition with her school. Out of all the students, they picked her to give her the exhibition. So,
Oh, nice.
yeah.
Congratulations.
So that's on the 23rd. I think it's 23rd to the 28th. I don't know. I'm going for a week or whatever. And then it's back to friggin' work.
I hear you. Well, that's cool. Is she gonna make you a Rolex artwork or something? What do you think?
Yeah, she gave me a couple of pieces. They're like in another city, but yeah, she made a couple of pieces for me. Mm-hmm.
Oh, cool. And we got Toyota Mo joining us as well. Welcome, Mo.
Welcome, everybody. Marcos, good to see you, Marcos. How was Geneva, Marcos?
It was good, bro. It was good, man. A lot of fun, a lot of work, but it was fun. It was a ton of fun.
Well, it's no fun unless you vomit all over somebody.
No, I don't do that.
That's big fun, especially at your age. I vomited when I was your age. I vomited on all of my friends.
Marco's blowing up on YouTube now, Prophet. He's got that channel rocking and rolling, making some great videos for Berdeen's jewelry. You know.
Yeah, how much
All right,
content
so
did you?
let's get
did you
into what
get?
we're here for. What are we here for? Let's talk Rolex, baby. Let's talk Rolex.
That's it. Let's do it. I was just
Oh,
telling
Bourbon
you.
Heart is here. Look, Bourbon Heart. I know you're into lighters, so I bought this freaking ST DuPont lighter. This little. I got this when I was in Palm Beach. Guy had this, and I was like, wow, that's awesome. The gentleman lighter. But then somebody told me, don't start on ST DuPonts because they're like potato chips. You can't buy this one. And I said, you're crazy. This is a $300 lighter. I'm not buying anymore. And that was until this one.
Oh, we got the hookup. We got the hookup for you, Prophet. Let me show you our show sponsor here, man. I don't know if you're aware. Our man Steve of Leaf Cigar in Bayville, he ships out on his website here.
What does he have this lighter for? I paid $400 for this.
Hold on, I'm going to show you right now.
Look at
Marco.
Marco.
Got the same lighter.
There you go.
Marco's got the same lighter, same color. Wow, that's fantastic.
Hold on, that's Marco's thing.
I really like this lighter. I really enjoy this lighter.
Prophet, my friend. If you want ST DuPont, you need a Legrand.
Don't even go there, Toy. That fucking lighter's like $1,500. Don't even go there, please.
Listen, man. These plastic ST DuPonts, they're nothing. You need the big boy shit. All right, your Prophet. All right.
No, this is metal. This one is metal.
Which one? Oh, is that? Yeah, that's the good one. You know, it's a Defy Extreme or whatever it is.
Yeah, the new one, the double flame one.
But I need, when you open up your ST DuPont, it needs to make this nice little clinging noise. Hold on.
Yeah, that's great, man. Hey, that light is what, like $2,000, like $1,500, something like that.
Prophet, you got to get this right here. This is the one.
Oh, you got one, Marco? Oh, wow, that's crazy. Wow, that's pretty.
Hey, you got to check out our boy on this site right here, StogieSampler.com. He's got the DuPont lighters for $385, $375 plus. You get a discount with the coupon.
He's got this one for $380. This one?
Yeah. Plus, he takes $20 off when you use my code.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, he sells a ton of cigars and stuff too. He does all the sample packs for the channel.
Yeah, he will give you amazing deals on DuPont lighters.
Oh yeah, definitely got to check him. No, I'm not buying anymore. That's it. I'm not buying.
No, you got to get this one. 100%. You got to get the.
How much was that? How much was that?
I think I paid I think the retail is like $1,200, and I paid like something like $850 from Steve.
From that guy you're talking about, the guy with the link.
He gives amazing deals, Prophet. Trust me. Like maybe I paid $900 tax in, like all that. It's really worth it. Steve gives amazing.
I can link you up with him personally. He has a ton of cigars and stuff. He sells all the Opus stuff, all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, he'll sell you all the good stuff. Trust me.
What city is it in? Does he have a brick and mortar shop?
Yeah, he has a brick and mortar shop in New Jersey, and he sells online on the.
I'm gonna go to his shop. I got to be in New York. So I mean, of course, you guys know, but the watch shows start for us. What is it? The first or the watch events start in New York. So I'll go to his store. I'll be in New York May 1st for my first event. So I'm definitely gonna go stop in his place and check it out.
Cool. Hit me up. Maybe I'll meet you over there if you want.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Definitely. We'll hook up. It's about time we met up anyway, JJ.
Yeah, for sure. We'll hang out for a bit. Now, Jen G posted the link for you, Robert, here, and we got a super chat.
Oh, cool. Thank you, Jen.
And there you go. We got a super chat from Ryan Hofre. He says, "Tiny StreamYard pay 9 peeps equal Hollywood squares." Yeah, I like to do 9. 9 is good.
Symmetrical.
Yeah. So
9 is the number of success in feng shui.
Is it?
Yeah.
I like having the 9 screens here. I feel like there was a story of a man named JJ.
You want to hit something funny related to the Hollywood Squares? Anybody remembers George Hamilton for the Hollywood Squares?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He was famous for being tan all year round. He was always tan. Okay, I was just at a place, and I was sitting at dinner, and he was in the next table to me, George Hamilton. He's still alive. He's still tan. Beautiful head of hair.
Was he more tan than you?
Yeah, he's like perpetually tan. He's got a great tan.
Nice.
I mean, I can say it here, right? I can say it. Mar-a-Lago. He was at Mar-a-Lago. We were at Mar-a-Lago, and he was sitting at the table next to me.
That's cool. That's cool.
Nice.
Yeah, you could say if you want. I mean, it's up to you. I don't know if you want to let people know that you're not plugged in right now, but yeah.
So anyway, let's get to what we're here for. Let's get to it.
All right, let's do it. So
Rolex, man. Now listen.
I'm swapping out my collection profit, all Rolex.
It's about time, JJ. I mean, it's about time. You this and that and here with these shitters here and there. I mean, what are you doing? You do it, okay, you'll sell them, maybe flip out of them, lose a little money here, make a little money on one, but your time and your effort is worth money. With these shitters that you really don't want, get rid of them. Rolex is where you want to be.
Now, the guys are saying there's no way I can make a collection of 8 Rolex. That'll be too boring. What do we think about that?
Consider the source. Who would you get that from? Who said that?
I was one of them.
Marco.
Profits. I'm ready to kick those MFers off this screen right now.
Robert Wood, Mr. Robert Wood, are you a Rolex man?
No, I'm poor.
They said I only need 4. That 8 is too much.
8 is the perfect number. 8 is the perfect number.
Listen, in my opinion, you can never have too many Rolexes, okay? You can have...
Coming from Toyota Mo, a man with a collection. A man with a collection.
So here it is, all right? They've got so many freaking good watches. They have so many cool steel watches. They have so many precious metal watches. You can easily create 8. I could create a 12-piece collection out of a Rolex.
How can you listen? How can you stop at 8? I got 6. How can you stop at 8? I have 16, and I was supposed to stop at 4 or 5. How can you stop at 8? Is my opinion. Like this Watches and Wonders. This like it's been lackluster for the past I don't know how many years. But they really knocked it out of the park this year. It was fantastic.
They came out with so many cool watches that, all the other brands, the only other watch that I really liked was the Longue Honey Gold thing, which is a limited 100 piece for $100,000.
The Longue all gold thing. What other brands? It was Rolex. That was it.
That was all Rolex stole the show. I'm sorry.
They gave you a brand new line of watch. When was the last time we got a brand new line in your lifetime? I think we got, I think in my lifetime we got the Sky Dweller, right? Maybe if I'm mistaken.
We got the Yachtmaster and the Sky Dweller were like the most 2 recent ones, and the 1908, but we won't count that.
Yeah.
Okay, but what was the Sky Dweller? 10 years ago, 12 years ago, something like
10
that?
years ago now. 2012, I think. Or
okay, so 10 years. We haven't got a line of what they gave you a brand new line of what, and I'll be honest with you guys, like I knew it was going to be a dress watch from the little leaks, but for whatever it costs, it's under 15 grand for all that you're getting. A dress watch, gold bezel, slim, open. Where are you going for 15 grand? Where else are you going?
In the integrated watch market,
integrated bracelet. That bracelet is fantastic. It's fantastic.
They're going after AP and all the other companies.
They killed AP. They killed AP. They killed AP. AP does not exist. They killed AP. There's no longer any holy trinity of watches. It's Rolex. Rolex dominant. Rolex killed them. They killed them.
IAD said that the movement on the Land Dweller. It blows away the Royal Oak movement.
Look at the numbers. I mean, Rolex is into numerology. Look at the numbers. It's 7135. What does 71 add up to? What does 35 add up to? 88. It's a perfect watch. It's a great
Can we keep
freaking
it real? The oyster quartz movement blows away the royal oak movement. Okay, let's keep that real. Okay, because royal oaks,
Forget
they're not
about
known for their
AP.
movement.
Don't drop that AP.
Very sensitive.
Don't take it into the water. Rolex, it murders them, bodies them. People they want to.
Okay, Prophet, tell them.
Everyone wants to hate on a winner. Rolex is the winner of the watch market.
Exactly.
You've lost money on any other watch that you bought other than Rolex. I promise anybody out there, anybody that bought anything else says, damn, I should have took that 50 grand and I should have bought a Rolex. Everybody's going to say that. Rolex is the watch to buy. They found a Rolex underwater in the ocean for like 10 years, 20 years ago. They picked it up. It was still ticking. You ain't doing that with a Patek. You're not doing that with a Patek.
They got to make you one of the reps there, you know.
You splash
brand ambassador.
You splash kitchen water on your Patek. That shit is gonna stop working.
You know, Prophet, you know what I like about you? I'm sick and tired of all this Rolex hate. Okay, we need people like you that loves Rolex to spread.
Rolex is the way to go. Toyota Mo, you are a Rolex man. Stop the Meshuggah. You are a Rolex man.
Love it. Don't care.
You are a Rolex man. Cheers to you, Toyota Mo.
Thank you.
We got to spread the word like Pastor Brian. You know.
All right, so let's get into these models real quick. The Steel Land Dweller Grand Slam hit, home run hit for 15 grand. Where else are you going?
Oh, the name is not a Grand Slam, though. The name is not.
I hate the name. Yeah, I hate the name. I agree with you, JJ. I hate the name.
And the dial needs some work. They threw everything at it, right? The stick dial. They got stick indices. The 3, the 9. I mean,
yeah, but Rolex is king of dials, right? We know there's going to be a ton of dials coming.
Yep.
Rolex is king of dials. We know that.
Year one, exactly.
This is year one. This is the first one. So okay, but you know what? To me, I like the honeycomb dial, but I like it on the platinum.
They should have did all stick though. They should have did the 6 and the 9. I don't think.
That is coming next. That's coming next.
I just want to pull up the super chat. We got $20 from Scotty H. Thank you, Scotty H. Greatly appreciated. He says JLC was the winner, Prophet. JLC.
Yeah, okay.
JLC is the winner on the gray market, baby. They're the gray market winner. I love them.
Now, that Rolex Platinum honeycomb with that ice blue, that's fantastic. At 63,000, where else are you going for a platinum piece? That watch is fantastic.
What about 116 for the iced out one?
That I don't see that.
It's a little ridiculous when it gets up to that price point.
Yeah, that one I don't see. I think they dropped the ball on the Everose, and the platinum with diamonds. But I think the platinum and the steel one, fantastic.
The Everose one with when you have the diamonds, they go with the all stick indices. That thing looks stunning, man. It looks absolutely
but 103,000.
No, they're out their mind. Out their minds. Yeah, what are they thinking? Yeah, too much.
I bought. Now the question becomes: do you buy a land dweller or do you buy a president? And in my opinion, you buy a president all day.
All day. It's not even a question. Yeah, it's not. Especially when you get up to that price point, when you're in the 65,000 plus, it's president all day, man. It's not even a question.
You could get the rose gold one that I got, diamond dial, diamond bezel, for without tax, 70 grand. Why would you get the land dweller for 130? No way. They dropped the ball on that one. I think the two to get, if you're getting land dweller, is the steel and the platinum. I think home run hits. For 103,000, you could get, a bejeweled Daytona. You're in a different space. When you're over 100, you're in a different space. I don't think nobody's buying that at 100,000. I'm sorry. I don't think nobody's buying that.
Yeah. I looked at that too. I said 116,000.
No, they dropped the ball.
It's such a huge jump. It's a $50,000 jump, man. When you just add some diamonds, it's freaking ridiculous.
To be honest with you, Toyota Mo, I don't think nobody's buying the Everose Gold one at whatever the price point is. Why wouldn't you get a present?
So
why wouldn't you get a present?
Here's the thing. So that's my question: is that this watch is supposed to be positioned between the Datejust and the Day-Date, right? So they made a watch that's similar to price in the Day-Date pricing. So, for me, am that price category, I'm going day-date all day long.
I'm going day-date. I'm going day-date.
Maybe you have a collection of day-dates already. You already have 3, 4. You need something new, you know, and you don't like buying steel watches. Then of course you're gonna buy you're gonna want something new. You're gonna go for the $50,000 rose gold one. So
gotta get up to eight
but
pieces.
at that
And you gotta
money,
get
for that money, you don't have the pedigree for me to jump over a president.
I mean, a day-date is fucking classic.
You don't have the pedigree. You don't have the pedigree. Now the platinum to me is a buy. I think it's beautiful.
Well, here's the thing though. The platinum is 63 grand, so that's getting pretty close to a platinum day-date pricing as well. So it's
what's a platinum day-date?
Around 67. Yeah, so it's only like $3,000 or $4,000 less.
So I would buy that over a platinum day-date. I would do the land dweller platinum. I would do the land dweller platinum if I already had gold day-dates. You know what I'm saying?
If you have already a platinum day-date, you already have one of those. You would want another platinum watch. You would get the platinum.
I would do land dweller platinum.
Fair enough.
I think that one is gorgeous.
It's different enough, yeah.
Yeah. Now I think that was fairly priced.
I think the steel one is the hit on that one, just because of the price.
The steel one is I see that one at least going to. When it first comes out, I think in the gray market, that watch is probably going to be 40 grand, 30, and then it's going to take out 30, 35, 40 grand at the beginning. I
agree.
What do you think about the 1908 now that they put it on the bracelet? I think it was a home run now. I didn't like it before. Now I like it with the bracelet.
You know what? I agree with you because you look at the 1908, right? On the leather. I mean, it's a nice looking watch, but let's be honest. When you buy a Rolex, you want it on a bracelet. You want a Rolex on a bracelet, and that 1908 on that new bracelet for 35 grand. Where else are you going for a solid gold watch for 35 grand? They got the white dial, looks great. My opinion, I like the black dial a little bit better.
Me too.
It's great. I think it's great. For 35 grand, you got a solid gold dress watch. Where else are you going?
The platinum one is stellar, by the way. That dial on the platinum 1908 is unbelievable.
If they did that with the platinum bracelet, that would be killer.
Fuck.
Do you see the platinum 1908 Prophet with the?
I saw it, but the problem is that for me. The price point of, like, let's say the regular 1908 to the bracelet is too narrow. The price point is too narrow. I wouldn't pay 27 for a 1908 if I could get a solid gold for 35. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm saying if you did the platinum on the bracelet though, then I think that would look awesome.
Yeah, if I wanted the 1908, I would get the bracelet. But I think it's a great watch. For 35 grand, I think it's fun. You're getting a solid gold Rolex. I mean, brand new. Where else are you going? Your name on the card. Where else are you going?
Man, I need another day-date. I think I want to get a rose gold olive day-date next. I think that's the next move.
Beautiful piece, fantastic piece.
And I've been looking at the solid gold Submariners, like the older ones, the 40 mil. I like the 40 mil better. I just like the bracelets more comfortable.
So do I.
The clasp on the new one is kind of too big. And you could pick those up for a song now. You could get them for like under 30s if you look hard enough. You know,
that's a buy all day. And you know what to me is very underrated? To me, I think it's probably like if you buy secondhand watches, I do not. But if that's your thing, if you're into that, I think the best probably bang for buck on a solid gold piece is a gold Yachtmaster.
Oh,
You could steal those. And it's a 40 millimeter gold watch. You could steal those.
Especially if you get the old reference Prophet. Like if you get the 116, not the 126 in rose gold. I mean, you could pick these up for like 22,000. I think the current retail is like 32. It's basically,
wow.
You get a solid gold 40 millimeter Rolex for $20,000. I mean that, you know.
Oh, you're talking about those yacht?
Yeah, the older ones, the one like the white dial, the yellow gold with the white dial.
Exactly. The solid gold 40 millimeter gold Yachtmaster.
I never liked those though. They're kind of, the dials are kind of ugly, Prophet.
I think it's
I
the
like-
bezels that.
I like the rose gold Yacht Masters on Oyster Flex.
Yeah, I like that.
Beautiful watch.
Those are nice.
Beautiful watch.
Those are
Hell
good.
yeah. Beautiful.
Yeah, I like
watch.
that one. I like
Bro,
that
you
one.
can pick
I
those
like
up
the
for
black dial
cheap.
a little better. I like the black dial a little better.
We got a member chat from Brody. Thank you, Brody. Appreciate that. He says, "Good show. Cheers, boys." Thank
Cheers,
you,
Brody.
Appreciate
Profit. I'm a huge fan of the Oyster Flex. It doesn't sound like you're an Oyster Flex type of man.
It's not for me. I prefer a bracelet, but
Mhm.
if you like that, it's great.
Yeah, I don't know. Just something about it just hugs my wrist right, and I don't know. I'm hoping to get my first solid gold watch. Is going to be the 40 with the green ombre dial. That's what I'm really after, man.
Toyota, let me ask you a question. Have you seen that? Speaking about the Oyster Flex, you see, yeah, that's fantastic buying. That watch is fantastic buying.
That's a nice watch.
For like what is that watch? 25 grand, 24 grand. That's fantastic buying. That's fantastic buying.
You can get like these, for example, for a lot cheaper. But I just think they're kind of like these are pretty cheap as well. You can get these like solid gold Zenith Daytonas now for like under 35,000 all day long.
That's great. Look at that watch, 20 grand. That's fantastic buying. But anyway, Toyota Mo, for the rubber bracelet you're talking about, did you see that new Daytona with the Tiffany dial, the turquoise dial? That's the hit. That's the hit.
So listen, for me, I think listen on the gray market. Yeah, I think it's gonna be a huge hit. But for me personally, I don't think the turquoise and the yellow gold works too much.
What? I think
it just doesn't mesh well. Doesn't mesh well for me.
Oh man!
I talked to two of my ADs that I'm pretty close with. The first one,
you're getting it, JJ? You getting that one?
I'm trying, but I don't know if I'm getting it. But
I think it's great. I think it's a hit. If you like the Oyster Flex, I think that one is a hit.
The first one I talked to, I said, out of all the watches, this is the only one I want. I like a lot of stuff, but this is it. He goes, yeah, everybody wants that watch, and that was it.
Oh, really? It's already crazy.
People go crazy over the turquoise, man. They go crazy over it.
Then the second AD, who I'm closer with than the first one, I messaged him. I was talking to him, and I was like, yeah, this is the one. This is the one I want. He's like, to be honest with you, and he's the one who got me a lot of good watches, including my last Daytona, my last two Daytonas. So he's the guy, like, I would probably get it from, if anyone. And he's like, honestly, I saw it in person, was not impressed. I didn't like it in person. So
yeah, okay, but that's what he said. You see it in person, and you figure it out.
It's fucking awesome, JJ. Trust me.
It is. You saw it in real life? Yeah, I think
was in Geneva. I was in Geneva.
Oh yeah, how is it? Oh, how is it in real life, Marcos?
It's fucking gorgeous. I mean, it's fucking. You know what I really like though? That was even better.
I don't say it. Don't say it. That John Mayer 2.0 is fucking fantastic.
Nah, for me, I'm on the Toyota Mo hype train. Get a meteorite Daytona on Oyster Flex.
Oh my god, man! Fuck me,
is that gorgeous, man?
That fucking watch. It's gonna haunt me for the rest of my life. That's gonna haunt me for the rest of my life.
Now they came back out with them, so maybe you got a shot.
Oh yeah, I got no shot. I got a better shot at getting hit with an actual meteorite than getting that watch.
Why, Toyota Mo? You don't think you can get one?
No, I mean that watch. I mean, I'm not the biggest, VIP at my AD. So
JJ just picked up a meteorite. JJ just got a meteorite.
Yeah, but the GMT is easier to get, I think, than the.
But that one, it's I mean, I asked for it for the first time around. I begged them for that one, and this time around, I didn't even bother calling because I just know. I just already know. It's not even. Yeah.
I got bad news. I don't think I'm getting that turquoise Daytona. I've tried on my two ADs that I always get watches from, and
they're only going to tell you, Jay, it's the same story. Hey, I've never even seen. You go in there 6 months, a year later. I've never even seen one.
That's exactly what I'm going to get. They'll never say no. But they'll say I never seen.
They do say that.
They all have the same excuse. Every AD has the same.
I never even seen one. Yeah, they do say that.
Yeah, every time.
Yo, stop the BS and get me the freaking watch, okay?
Yeah,
I'm gonna try to get one, even if I have to buy one on the secondary. If it depends on the prices.
JJ, I like it. If you like the that band, I like it. I do like it.
Yeah,
I know. Me and Toyota Mo disagree, but I like it. I like it.
You know what, Prophet? I wasn't too hot on the John Mayer 2.0, to be honest with you. I thought that was probably the least impressive Rolex dial out of all of them. It's kind of clashing. It's too much going on. Like, I like the all green look. Maybe I'm just not used to the green with the gold subdials yet, but it was too much going on for me. I thought it would just look better.
You know what? I'm going to take what you said into account, Marcos, because you are a watch man. So I'm going to wait till I see it in person. Like my AD, we're going into my AD. He's going to show us all the new watches. But to me personally, it feels like, from where I'm sitting, it feels like Moses brought the boat back around one more time for you to jump on. If you missed the boat the first time, Moses brought the boat back around for you to jump on. Hey.
Isn't that Noah? That's Noah, isn't that?
Noah. I'm sorry. Noah. I'm drinking, Marcus. I'm sorry.
You got to ask Pastor Brian up there.
But Noah brought the ark around one more time for you to jump on. I think that if you're in the market for a Daytona, why would you go anyplace else?
Yeah.
Champagne dials. Okay, champagne dials are great. You're getting a green Daytona at retail.
What do you think that watch with the turquoise dial is going to go for on the secondary? If I don't have a shot with my AD,
at least 3x list right out the gate, JJ.
No, yeah, but after it calms down, I don't want to get it right away.
I think it'll calm down around like 85,000. 100%. It's going to be
wow.
JJ, that's going to be a huge Miami watch. Huge Miami watch. It's going
to
be
a huge. My dad is a Miami watch, but
that
Daytona.
That watch is going to be more expensive.
Go crazy too.
And that watch is going to be more expensive than the meteorite ones, because the meteorite it comes in each metal, so there's going to be more of them out there. There's only one of that watch.
The other issue is, JJ, is that Tiffany is extremely popular in Asia, and Asia has deep fucking pockets, and they love new.
So I'm never getting that watch then. That's
no, it's going to be really hard for you.
That's a great watch. I liked it as soon as like my three favorites from Watches and Wonders. Like, I thought they were all great, but my three favorites were that Tiffany Daytona, the new John Mayer, and the steel Sky Dweller, and the platinum Sky Dweller. I think those were fantastic.
Prophet, what do you think about this yellow gold dancer on the screen right here? I think this is an absolute stunner with this nice green dial. Tell me it's not a good looking watch.
I like it a lot. Mo, I think it's a beautiful watch.
Mo, the green on this is very reminiscent of the John Mayer green.
Exactly.
It looks like the same green.
It's actually the same green. It's
because the steel uses like kind of a lighter shade of green, where this one's a nice dark green. I absolutely love this watch, by the way.
Hulk, right? Hulk green.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a great watch.
We got a super chat from your friend Mikey. Thank you, Mikey. Greatly appreciated. He says, "Good to see everyone tonight." Yeah, we're rocking and rolling, man. We got full panel. We're talking Rolex. You know, every once in a while we do Rolex fanboy night, and here we are.
The only night. Toyota Mo, I think that's a great watch. That Sky Dweller green is fantastic.
I think, if you can't get yourself a John Mayer player, I think this would be a good option to get instead. So because it's absolutely stunning. I don't know. It's just something about. So I love the Jubilee dial, but in this one, I think the Oyster works perfectly with it. I would take that one.
The GMT with the Tiger Iron dial. I thought that was one of the best.
Yeah, that's fantastic. That's another. Wow. Yeah, we didn't talk about that one. That one is beautiful.
On release night, I got roasted, man. I got absolutely roasted by the panel. They all hated it.
That one is gorgeous. What do you
No. Don't anybody talk.
Captain, where's the captain? Bring the captain up. Captain, what's up, Captain? Come on,
Captain's hiding out, man.
Let's go, Cap. Captain's hiding out.
Come on, Captain. Come on out, Captain.
There's an embargo.
That garbage. Don't put that garbage on your wrist, Captain. Put your Rolex on and cam up.
I want to hear Brian's opinion. Hold on. Brian, what's
up? Put the Rolex on and cam up, Captain.
There's an embargo on all live streams about talking about the Tiger Iron, because I don't want any of you fuckers jumping in line in front of me to get one. So just everybody shut up about it and don't talk about it. God damn it.
Yeah, that Tiger Eye, that's a good watch. That's a pretty watch.
I said don't talk about it.
Oh, my fault. I'm sorry.
You know,
the yellow gold one is ugly. I'm not gonna lie to you. I saw the yellow gold.
No, the rose gold. Rose gold
The
is the
rose gold,
Yeah.
because the inside kind of looks like a burgundy. Oh, it's a hit. My
You
buddy
know what?
already wants it. My buddy already
He
wants it.
didn't even know the yellow gold existed when I went there. I'm like, check this Tiger Iron out. He goes, yeah, I saw it. Then I said, yeah, but the yellow gold, because I like the yellow gold one. He goes,
No,
they don't
no,
make
it's
it on
the
yellow
rose.
gold, only on
The
rose. I'm like, what are you
rose.
talking about? It's right here. And I showed it to him on the Jubilee. He was like, holy shit, I didn't even know they made this.
No, it's the rose. It's the rose.
Yeah.
Even the name is cool. Tiger Iron. That's a cool watch.
Tiger style.
All right, hey, I'm gonna make room for Captain because I got people coming over here at 8 a.m. to fix shit that they should have done right the first time. So have a good night, everybody.
Good luck.
Take care,
Thank you,
Brian.
Brian.
Hey,
Have a good
Brian.
night.
There you
Take
go, Cap.
There
You
we
got
go.
no excuse. Cap is trying to hide away in the chat. He said no room on the panel.
I'm leaving. I'm
Right
leaving
now.
now,
Cap up.
Captain.
Cam up the cap. Cam up the cap.
I'm gonna shove off also. So
All
Take
right.
care.
Good night,
nice
Mitch.
and roomy.
Have a
Mitch.
good one, Mitch. We'll see you Tuesday.
Yeah, Mitch.
Take care, Mitch.
Take it easy.
Cap says, I'm texting my dealers right now, selling off my other pieces. There we go. It's a Rolex free-for-all. Hey, I'm going to put this one on the stage, too.
We're missing the cap and we're missing Mr. GMT. Where's Mr. GMT?
Yeah, we got to get Mr. GMT also. Let's
Somebody
drop it.
text Mr. GMT. We need him up here.
I got
holding that
lit
for the night,
up
guys.
the night of the
Yeah,
releases. I got lit up. I was the only one on the panel that loved the Tiger Iron. I got absolutely.
Who didn't
lit
like
up.
that? That's a beautiful watch.
Listen, if you go back and watch the release, everybody hated that watch except for me. All right, I was
Yeah,
like, dude, this thing is absolutely stunning.
Remember, like we said
This
to
guy,
him.
this guy right here, this guy Cap right here was. I thought we were
Cap
on the
didn't
same
like
page.
it?
Cap hated it.
What?
He called it one of the worst watches he's seen in the last 10 years.
No way.
That's
Explain
called,
yourself, Cap.
That's a tactic. You know what that's called, Mo?
What is it?
It's called a diversionary tactic, and Richard Prophet knows it very well.
I see. Cap, cam up. We don't see you, Cap.
That's
Cam
called
up.
diversion.
Cam up, Cap. Cam up.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, but we want to see you.
You heard
Cam
the
up.
diversion. You heard the diversion one. You
Fuck
like
the
that, though.
diversion. Cam up, Cap. Cam up.
I gotta have to change cameras, bro. You
Cam
gotta
up.
give me some
Cam
time.
up. Miss me with the excuses. Cam up. Take that shitter off your wrist. Put your Rolex on and cam the F up.
Man, Cap.
And that's a lot of praise, man. You're really sucking up to me to get me to do all this.
Cam up, Cap. Cam up.
Richard. You're
Sorry, we
slamming
only
all my
got like
non-rollies.
15 minutes left, Cap, so don't worry. It's all right.
It's all right. I have to get my camera on, or it's all right. I got to.
Yeah,
you
go
want
get
me
your
to
camera.
roll?
Cap, go get
It's
your
up to you,
camera.
whatever you want.
Hey, what about why does Mo get a pass? And where's GMT?
I don't look
Yeah,
as
we
good as you,
missing
Cap.
GMT. Where's
I don't look as
GMT?
good as you. So let's keep it real.
GMT made a small appearance before, but I guess he's working.
He's at work.
busy.
No
at work.
excuses, man. We got the profit on.
Let's be fair. It was an average size. It was average size.
Mr. Robert Wood, we haven't heard from you. So what do you like
I'll
from
be
this
right
release?
back.
What do you like, Robert?
As far as Rolex goes,
Yes, Rolex. Yeah.
I really like the solid gold 1908 with the new bracelet. I think it's gorgeous.
Yeah, it's a nice watch. It's a good watch.
Absolutely gorgeous.
Which style do you like, the white or the black?
I actually like the black better.
I like the black too.
I think
I
the
like
black
the
plays the black plays with the color, with the shade of gold a lot better than the white does. I think the white kind of gets a little washed out. You know, I think
I
the
like
black,
the black.
Gold, right?
the contrast with the black and the gold is much better.
You can't go wrong with yellow gold and a black dial. You just can't.
Yeah,
go
I like
wrong.
it.
No.
Absolutely beautiful.
I
Good
like
stuff.
it a lot.
Good stuff, Robert.
I agree with Robert. I could see myself wearing that watch to a wedding. I like it.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Mhm.
so that was I wasn't a big fan of the Land Dweller just because of the 6 and the 9 on the dial. If they would have done all sticks, I would have liked that watch, even with the honeycomb. I can't get with the 9 and the 6. Either that or take the date off and do a 369 like an Explorer and do a no date Land Dweller. That's I think with the date on there, the dial looks lopsided with the 6 and the 9.
It looks weird with the 6 and the 9 Prophet. I didn't like the dial on the Land Dweller either. It's a great watch. It looks like it's going to wear like super thin, really comfortable, but the dial is just, I don't know.
And I mean, and the movement is fantastic. That new movement that they put in there was fantastic. The 6 and the 9 throws off the symmetry for me anyway. For me,
I see. It's not really for me either because it's a slim watch, and I'm like you, Robert. I'm a bigger guy, but
except I'm wearing a little baby watch right now. So
what are you wearing, Robert?
I'm wearing a Creedor, mid-90s Creedor.
Oh God. Okay.
Show them what you got, Robert.
Nah, it's all right. It's okay, Robert. I like the hat, Robert. I like the hat.
Yeah. I gotta head off, guys.
Right.
Nice chatting with you. Good show.
Where are you going, Bourbon Heart? Where are you going?
I got a soccer game.
What time? What state are you? What city are you in? What time zone are you in?
Seattle.
He's in the West Coast.
Oh, you West Coast. Okay.
I'm trying to stay in shape. I'm trying to stay in shape, Prophet. So I gotta.
Wait, you gotta play
you
soccer.
Look like you're in great shape. What are you doing?
Because I play soccer. That's why I gotta.
Good looking guy. Super good looking guy.
You playing soccer at 8 o'clock at night?
No.
Yeah. Well, my game starts at 9. Yeah.
Oh man. All right, you better get busy.
Yeah. All right. See you guys.
Right,
good seeing you. Thanks,
Burb. We didn't see your wrist, Burb.
Thanks for coming on. Thanks for coming on and setting the record straight.
Let me see your wrist, Burb. Your wrist. Let me see your wrist.
I got to be wearing a G-Shock because I'm not going to leave like a Rolex in my
all right,
bag.
Bourbon
I
Heart.
can't like leave a Rolex like in my soccer bag like on the sidelines.
Nice seeing you, Bourbon Heart.
I'm wearing like a.
All right, Bourbon Heart. Nice seeing you.
See you guys later. I see you, Prophet.
I fucking love it. I love it.
Well, I've got a hat here. You like this hat? I've got a hat here that you would absolutely
it's a nice hat.
hate.
That's a nice hat.
I've got a hat here you'd absolutely hate.
Let me see. No, that's a good hat. I see the hat. It's a good hat.
There you go. There's one you hate.
Omega. I thought it said "Make America Great Again" for a second.
It's "Make Omega Great Again."
Is there any Omega watch that you like? Any one? Just one.
You talking to Richard or me?
Prophet, Richard Prophet.
I got a hat that'll break the internet, but I don't want to show it yet. But I got one hat that'll break the internet. But I'm sorry, Toyota. What was your question?
Is there any Omega that you like?
No,
not one.
Toyota, I'm a Rolex man.
Me too. But listen, I get the itch for like something a little different. I like Breguet, sometimes I like blondes.
Rolex man, there we go.
Fuck something different, Mo.
There we go. Oh, he got a root beer. Oh, very nice, Cap.
You don't
very
need
nice.
anything different, man. This is what you need. You want Tiger Iron? That's fine. Go get it, man.
Very nice. Very nice.
I had to rock some of the gold.
Very nice, man. Captain. Very nice.
We got to upgrade that. We're
I'll
going to
be
go
honest with you guys. I love the Tiger Iron, but I could only, in my budget, I want to say, I could only afford one precious metal watch, full precious bracelet, and it's going to have to be the yellow gold day-date. I have the money for it, and I'm just waiting for the call right now.
There we go.
That's an unbelievable watch. To address your question, Toyota, so when you said, would you ever get an Omega? Here's the thing. When I was a young
I didn't say if you were to get one. I would say, do you like one? Is there any particular one that you like? I'm not saying you have to buy it.
Look at them. I don't even look at them, and here's the reason why. When I was growing up, I grew up very poor, right? And we always, I would go down. I grew up in New York City. For those familiar with New York City, I would go down to Canal Street, and I always bought a fake Rolex watch so I could wear, and I never bought a fake Omega. That never crossed my mind. So to me, in my brain, Rolex was always the "you have arrived" watch. It was the epitome of success. Enough. So I guess that was ingrained in me that when you're doing well in life, you get a Rolex. Now this Omega and all this other shit, in my opinion, it's because people don't want to step it up and get into the game where they're supposed to be. Hey.
I think
an entry-level Rolex, you can get it for 10 grand. Get in for 10 grand. Get in the game. Stop with this other shit.
People are waiting for either a Rolex and they just want to scratch that itch and they end up at Omega because they're desperate for a new watch. and then they buy that Omega. It doesn't scratch that itch, and then it just you end up losing your ass.
Yeah, you try to flip it. You know, you're like, oh, I'm gonna get an Omega. It's the same thing, and once you get it, you realize it's not the same thing, and
It's
you try to
definitely
sell it.
Definitely not. It's totally different.
And you lose money, But you know what? On that, to your point, Toyotomo, I blame the flipper scum, because it shouldn't be like that. You know, Rolex launched the OP line so that you can get in at $5 grand, $6 grand. You know, get in, 5, 6 grand. Swipe it on the credit card if you don't have it. You know, hey, you know, but you can't get it. You can't.
Prophet, can I mention one thing? Like there's 2 reasons why, and I think you might agree with this. Why, in certain cases, you can get an Omega. You ready? One. What? No. Listen. Hear me out. Can you hear me out? At least.
Go ahead.
And then you can tell me I'm dead wrong. 1, if you're an astronaut, and 2, if you work for NASA. Otherwise, wear the fucking Rolex, son of a bitch.
you know, there was a Daytona that got.
I like Omega, man. I can't lie. I have a Speedmaster, but that was I
have one. I have the Snoopy one, and I think that's like my only one and done Omega from here on out. I bought like 3 or 4 other ones, and every single one.
Rory McIlroy. Shout out to Rory McIlroy.
What are you doing with a Snoopy?
Oh man, I love that Snoopy.
Rory had one on Toyota.
I love that watch. Beautiful watch. That's Snoopy.
Who are you, Charlie Brown? You would have.
All right, so we got a $10 super chat here. We got to get to $10 super chat from Lucha Bedic. He says, Omega always scratches my itch. There we go. All right.
JJ, can you pull up the screen I just shared?
Thank you.
Hey, Rory McIlroy was wearing the Snoopy, obviously not while he was playing. Shout out to Rory McIlroy. He won the Masters. Won the Grand Slam.
I'm pretty sure if you know Roy McIlroy behind the scenes in his watch box, it's all Rolex. No Snoopies. Yeah, there's no Snoopies.
Look at that. Michael McCulley in deep space with a 6.263 big red Daytona, my friend.
Nice.
Of course. Those are real shots. Any stage photos, of course, they'll have the Omega in space. But no astronauts wearing that shit. Nice. They're wearing a Rolex.
They actually had an astronaut that was wearing a Rolex. He was wearing a GMT. I think it was Pepsi that they auctioned. Right, Marco? Bring it up.
Rolex is worldwide known as the watch. You could be in Vietnam and the last plane is leaving before they take over the airport, and you're wearing a Rolex and you're getting on that plane, and that guy with the Snoopy in space is getting gunned down. You're getting on the plane and you're out of there.
I heard if you were a POW and like you were captured by the Viet Cong and you had a Rolex, you were getting out.
But that's a fact. If you had a Snoopy in space, you were getting stomped out by the Viet Cong.
Is a controversial statement.
Nobody's interested. The people that are interested in those watches, I'm sorry, are the people that just haven't stepped it up. Hey, you know, don't give up on yourself. I'm here. We're here. JJ's here. Cap is here. Marco. Totomo, the community is here for you. We'll talk you through getting your first piece. Don't spend that money that you have on that watch that's not going to satisfy you. Save up, get another credit card. Tell your wife, hey, you know, it costs $300, and just go ahead and get that watch that you really want. Many fights I have had, and I've told her, oh no, you know, hey, this watch only costs $500 and it's a solid gold piece.
Speaking of that, so my mom has never really paid too much attention to what's on my wrist until recently, right? She asked to get a picture of it, and I'm wondering why. She's, you know, once again, she's never asked, so she asked to take a picture of it. So then she asked my sister, like, hey, what is this watch? So then my sister snitched me out, and she's like, oh, that watch he's wearing costs $30,000. Oh my fucking God, dude. Oh my God. Boy, did I hear it. I got snitched out, man.
Why?
Your sister's
Loose
name
lips
Brennan
sink
for
ships.
Audemars?
Why
Well,
would she do
no,
that?
my sister didn't know. My mom was just asking, like, "Oh, I saw this watch." She didn't know because I haven't seen my sister. Yeah, but it's just like I haven't seen her in like 6 months. Okay, and
Jesus
it's
Christ.
so she like didn't know. She didn't say, "Oh, your brother's wearing this watch." So, but yeah, she did some research to like, yeah, that yellow gold watch he has on is $30,000.
Oh man.
Oh,
We got a
That was a
question
lot
here
more
for we got a question here for Prophet
Jesus
from our man
Christ.
George Varghese. Thank you, George. He says, Prophet, your opinion on IWC, asking for a certain watch YouTuber who has a show on Sunday morning. His name rhymes with Mucha. I think he's talking about our friend Lucha Betic show tomorrow. Make sure you tune in to the Lucha Betic Underground. So what do you think, Prophet? What's your opinion on IWC?
Hey, in my view, all I know is what I see. I'm boots on the ground, and I'm here in Miami for about a week. And so whenever I'm in town, I like to go to wherever the watches are. So here in Miami, you have their rendition of the Diamond District, right? And then you have a few Rolex boutiques. And by me here, they have a Rolex boutique in the what's called the Design District, right? And they also have all of the watch brands. They have IWC, they have Patek, they have a few other ones. Richard Mille is also downtown Miami, but they have a few other ones. And I'll be very honest, if you want the truth from me, so I'm going around, I'm going to get an ice cream, I'm going to eat my ice cream, I'm going to sit down in the little courtyard there. I bought a pair of shoes at Laura Piana. I don't know who wears summer walks in the chat, but I bought a little pair of shoes, and so I passed by IWC and I'm eating my little ice cream, and I take a look, I look inside, and emptiness is all I saw. And the Rolex boutique, they have green ropes outside and there's a line. So do with that information what you will.
There you go. Boots on the ground. So IWC's out, in other words.
For me, for my money, I wouldn't buy it.
And for that reason, I am out.
Yeah. It sounds like every brand is out other than the Crown,
Yeah,
man.
the common theme here.
The crown is where it at. Hey,
let me ask you this. Within the Crown, Prophet, I have to ask you another question. So what do you think about going to like a neo vintage? Because I've been in this Sea Dweller kick lately. Like I want to have one. I just want to have
one for a while.
But I don't want a new one. So I want to get like an aluminum bezel Sea Dweller because I respect the technology and the chops that it has.
Okay.
And also the historical nature of it. And the sub, because I'm Captain Subby. I have 2 subs. I should have 5 or 6, but I feel a Sea Dweller is in the sub family. It's related.
A little bigger, right? Go ahead.
What do you think? What do you think about that? It's a Rolex, but do you approve or you say no? Go all modern.
Oh, the only thing is, hey, if it was me, Cap, you're really close here. You're in the inner circle of the community, so I would tell you what I would do. Like if you vintage watches can be a minefield, because not all, but some of these dealers, these secondhand or gray market dealers or whatever, can be very unscrupulous. You can get what we call in New York City a Frankenstein watch, right? Like they can take they can take a piece off from one watch, they can put another watch, and how are you gonna know? So my thing is, like, if you and then they say, oh, you got to get with a dealer you can trust. What do you mean get with a dealer you can trust? How do you trust him? You're going to buy your first watch and you can trust him because he has a big smile? Look, miss me with that foolishness. My thing is, like, if you really want to buy a vintage piece, if you can, I mean, it might be hard, but like in lawyer terms, I know you're Mr. Esquire, I would say do your due diligence. You would like to, if you could, know the prominence of that piece that you're thinking about picking up. If you could find the prominence on that piece, like you can track it. It might be hard to do, but I would feel just a little bit safer if I actually knew the prominence.
Yeah, no, I hear you. You're right.
Or if not, before you buy, especially if you're buying a New York City cap, you're in New York City, right?
Yeah, around the New York City metro area.
Okay, I would take that watch. I would take any watch that you find, and you tell the dealer, listen, I'm glad to buy the watch, but I have to take it to Rolex because Rolex headquarters is right there. You go inside, you make an appointment. They'll let you go upstairs. They'll inspect your watch for free. They'll open it up. They'll inspect your watch, and they'll give you the thumbs up or the thumbs down, and there you go then.
Now I got a question for you, Prophet. Actually, it's a two-piece question. The first part is you're playing a sport. Does Prophet put on a G-Shock? What does Prophet do when he's playing a sport?
I only wear Rolex, JJ. I don't give a shit what I'm doing. If I'm wearing a watch, you damn sure I'm going to be wearing a Rolex.
So if Prophet's at the gym, Prophet's not wearing a watch. There's no.
I'm not wearing a watch in the gym. No,
I'm not wearing a watch. No G-Shock. Nothing like that.
No, I'm not wearing. What do you need a watch in the gym for? You got your headphones on. You got your phone. You know you're going to spend an hour or an hour and a half. You got your phone, and I don't put any scratches on my watch. Like my watches, like all my watches are pristine. So no, I'm not gonna wear my watch to the gym. I'm not even gonna play no sport with my watch on. But if somebody throws me a football and I catch a football and I throw it back, you best believe I'm gonna be wearing a Rolex.
All right, I like that. I don't even want to ask the second part of the question anymore. I changed my mind.
And JJ, I'll be honest with you, at this point in my life, like I'm a middle-aged guy. I'm probably a lot older than most of the people on the panel, except probably for Cap and Mr. Robert Wood. We're probably around the same age. At this point in my life,
I'm practically dead according to the intelligentsia. So
hey, Cap, Cap, I'm gonna tell you something. You know, we're really in style right now. We're really in style. The older gentleman right now, successful older gentleman, is really in style.
I get better every year, Prophet. Never felt better, man.
Fact. That's a fact. We're really in style right now. We're like we got a whole lane to ourselves. We're like, what, you know, I'm a married guy myself, but I hear, you know, you
heard rumors, you hear stories,
and I hear what they talk about. They want, you know, they want a middle-aged successful guy. You know, that's what they're looking for. That's what they're looking for now.
No money, no honey. No money, no honey. It's pay to play.
They done with that broke guy. I'm in great shape nonsense. You know, they done with that.
We got an excellent question here that just came in. Super chat from Elds. $5 super chat. This is for Prophet. It says, Prophet.
That's a great number. 8.
If you had an 8-slot LV case, which is like the one I have, I don't know if you're familiar with that, the watch box.
Yes, that's a great box. Yeah.
What 8 Rolex? Now you could let's go nice and easy here. We'll figure this out. What 8 would you make your collection out of to fill the box? This is a good question because this is what I'm trying to do right now as well.
That's a great question. That's a hard question, actually.
Yeah, you can only pick 8 Rolex for life.
Now, to me in particular, like I don't know if I said it or not, but at this point in my life, before I went off on a tangent on me and Cap and Robert Wood being in style right now, before I went off on that tangent, at this point in my life, I'm a middle-aged guy, right? You know, hey, I've jumped some hurdles in my life. At this point in my life,
what about me? I'm middle-aged too.
Are you, JJ? You look like a young guy.
How old do you think I am?
I would say you was about 38, 37, 38.
Oh, I wish. God bless you. I'm 46.
Oh, God bless, man. All right.
Yeah.
You look great, though. Your skin looks great. Yeah. Good for you. And you don't have any gray really in your beard.
It's in there.
He's got a very good skincare regimen.
Yeah, oil of Olay, baby, and soap. No.
Hey, you know what my skin regimen is, Cap? You know what my skin regimen is?
What's that?
Take a shower.
There you go.
You got the beard, man. You got the beard. It looks good, man. That beard looks fine.
Hold on. We don't want to get sidetracked here. Let's answer this question because this is a good one. 8 pieces in the LV box. Elds paid $5 to find out this top secret info. You know, for $5 a month, you can become a member of Richard Profit's channel, Rolex and Real Estate. Go become a member over there.
Yeah, go check out my channel, Rolex and Real Estate. Hey, I love Rolex and we talk real estate, so go check me out. I mean, if you're living under a rock at this point, you haven't seen me on YouTube. But anyway, 8 pieces. Now, again, me in particular, at this point, like before I got sidetracked, I'm only wearing a gold Rolex. Like if I'm on that freaking plane and that shit goes down, they're gonna say, oh, you know, that guy over there, that fat fuck with the gold Rolex on, roll his body over. I'm only wearing a gold Rolex at this point. But me in particular, forget about that. In general, generally speaking, we got 8 pieces, 8 watches, 8 Rolex, of course. So number one, without a doubt, I would say, so Eldis, are you talking about any metal? Any metal just mixed up? 8 pieces, any metal?
8 Rolex, however you want to do it.
Okay. Hey, Mr. GMT! Finally, Mr. GMT, cam up, Mr. GMT, cam up, Mr. GMT. Now we cooking.
He might be serving someone. He's at work, so he'll probably be back in a minute.
Okay, so 8 pieces in a beautiful LV box. That watch is gorgeous. I've seen it a couple of times. It's a gorgeous watch. Good on you, JJ. Congratulations. I know it's a lot of money too. That box is a lot of money.
When I bought it, it was $7,800, I think, with the tax.
Yeah, it's a lot of money. But it's a great watch. It's a great box, but it's a lot of money. But okay, so anyway, 8 slots, which is a great number, 8.
And he says any metal. He followed up. He said any metal, but at least one of them has to be JJ's day date.
Exactly. So you got to have a day date. You got to have, and in my opinion, if you're getting one day date, it has to be a yellow gold day date. Okay, so first one, yellow gold day date. Okay. Second one. Now you're talking about any metal and there's no budget. All right. So I would do if there was no budget, right? No budget constraints. I would do a yellow gold landlord watch, solid gold sub, black dial, black bezel. To me, in my opinion, that's the best pound for pound, dollar for dollar watch money can buy.
You know who wears that? Not to cut you short, we'll keep going with this, but just real quick, have you watched the new show Mobland with Tom Hardy? You know Tom Hardy, the actor. It's on.
I heard. Yeah.
He wears that. He wears that exact watch. You know, he's like a street kind of tough guy. You know, rolling through and doing.
Oh, does he really? Oh, I'm gonna check it out.
And he wears that as he's like beating the shit out of people. It's pretty cool. But he wears that exact one because I've been looking at the yellow gold with the blue dial, but
nah, the yellow gold with the black dial. I mean, the blue is fantastic, but for me, in my view,
black.
Something with yellow gold and black, it's just crazy. Okay. You know, it just works. So I would throw that in the box. So I would throw a yellow gold day date in the box, yellow gold landlord watch, yellow gold black dial, boom, in the box.
What dial on the day date? Any particular?
Nah, not really. That's up to you. I like the white. I like the champagne. You know, whatever. Any day date is great. Any day date is great, in my opinion. Now, I wouldn't bejewel it. Now, first, I would just keep it plain Jane. Plain Jane. We'll go to that later. But for right now, I would keep it plain Jane. And I even like maybe the Romans. I really like a day date with Romans. You know, maybe white with Romans or champagne. You know, with Romans.
Silver dial with Romans. That's what
you have silver dial with Romans. Yes, you see, that's beautiful. Cause they do something with the Romans, like I don't know what they call it. There's something that they call it that, but they're fantastic. The day date Romans are fantastic. Okay, now so we got that. We got those two. Now, hey, I would throw a steel land dweller in there. Let's throw a steel land dweller in there. That watch is going to be a slam dunk hit. That watch is going to be a slam dunk hit. Now, so we're talking about watches that are in current production that are available. We got to go Daytona, right? We got to go Daytona. Now, Now, if budget is not a consideration, right? We would mostly go gold, right? We would mostly go gold if
Or platinum.
budget or platinum. So I like the platinum Daytona. What I really like about the platinum Daytona is that no matter how many times you scratch it up and you get it polished, you never lose any metal. I really like that about it.
Yep, it
So
moves over.
exactly. That's a whole, whole physics thing. I'm not smart enough to understand it, but I know that you don't lose any metal with that. So I would throw that in there. It's a great one.
Deconstructed Romans. That's on the
Deconstruction Roman. Yeah, I think they're fantastic. I would throw that in there. And of course, hey, if money is not an issue, and you can get whatever you want, what's the greatest Daytona ever released, in my opinion? The rainbow. I would get a rainbow. And I would throw it in the box. I would get a rainbow, throw it in the box. Now, I'm going to go somewhere where a lot of people don't know, and a lot of people may disagree with me, and it's probably the only non-waterproof Rolex ever released. The Rolex King Midas.
I knew that one was coming.
I like the King Midas, man. I've had OTs.
Listen, the Rolex King Midas, Elvis Presley had it.
Beautiful.
John Wayne had it. I mean, hey, it's a fantastic. It's not waterproof. It's not the biggest watch out there. It's not this and that. But to me, there's a lot of prominence that comes with that watch. There's a lot of pedigree with that watch. That was the heaviest solid gold watch of the time, of any watches across any spectrum. And I just think that if you can get one of those clean with boxes and papers. Now, people think that the box is just the urn. Okay, you got the urn. But when you really go down that rabbit hole, you got the urn, and then you got a white outer box. I mean, like if you got a complete kit of that, to me, please call me up or DM me. I would love to sit down with you and maybe discuss buying it from you. But that watch, I think, if you got a complete set, is something to be proud of. There's something to display in your home for other watch collectors, because there was only what, 1,000 released. Of how many people in this world? Millions of people, and there was only 1,000 of those released. A small number in white gold and a small number in yellow. So if you are able to get one of those clean, with all the boxes and papers, oh God, and papers, then I really think that that is really, really a great thing in a collection. Go ahead, Cap.
Profit on that one, because I know that the Midas does have very, very limited quantities, but some of the early ones, and I don't know if it's part of that 1,000, have Midas actually on the dial. And then I've seen some of them with like a maroon dial, and some of them have Cellini or Cellini on the
all right,
dial.
Cap. So
Cellini.
to speak to that, I'm referring to the 9630. The 9630 is the model number. 9630 is the model number of the 1,000 released.
Okay.
It's a limited run. That's the first run. Then there were runs after Cellini.
The Midas,
46, whatever the freak. But the 9630 was the original run of 1,000 pieces.
Wow.
A handful in white gold, the rest in yellow gold. They weren't waterproof. They were really small. They were thin. But to me, I remember when I first started looking at them, they were $8,000. They weren't a lot of money. Now, since I've been fucking cheerleading them for all these years, you can get one without box and papers, ugly, this and that, for like $40,000. So, but I think if you get one of those clean, I don't care if the guy has $2 million in watches. He's going to want to sit down and look at that piece and talk about that piece because that's a fantastic piece. That piece right now is in Graceland. You can go to Graceland. You can visit Graceland. No, that's not it. I'm talking the 9630. That's the box, but that's not the 9630. That's the after run. I'm talking about the original run.
All right.
Yeah, it's got to have that off center.
Yeah, I put the 9630. It's in the private jet.
The angle on one of the
Yeah,
sides.
and it's a left-handed swing. It's a left-hand swing.
Left-handed.
No, the reason I pulled that one up because it had the white outer box.
No,
you were talking about.
you're off your game. You're doing a piss poor job. I just want to say that.
Sorry, Chap.
I love you. Man.
Well, the next one, I think I got it. But scroll all the way
There
down.
you go.
You'll see the
Man.
full collection.
I retract that. You're a medium legend.
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah, that's it. Yep, that's
But
it.
if you scroll all the way down, it has the outer box as well as the urn.
Ooh, somebody selling that?
No,
9630. Yeah, that's it.
they're showing that's it right there. That's the complete.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Insane.
That's it. Yeah, that's it. Oh, that's full. That's perfect. And if you really go look, and that has papers. You see that little crumply thing there? That's actually the papers. Oh wow, Rihanna has one.
Yeah.
And if you really look at that watch, right? If you set it on, so like some people think, oh, it's just a funny shape. If you actually set it on its side, that actually resembles a temple. It's supposed to show. It's supposed to be a temple.
Yeah, interesting.
You see that one? That one that has the water damage? That's Elvis's. That's Elvis's watch.
JJ, can you scroll up? If you go back to the box, what's that thing inside the urn next to the watch?
A loop.
Let me see.
Is that a loop? A Rolex loop?
Let me see. Can I see it?
That thing inside the urn.
The circular thing next to the watch.
Yeah.
I think it's a loop.
Okay. No. So you see that piece, right? That piece. The only reason I know this is because I did a lot of. I jumped on the rabbit hole of this watch when I was trying to get it. That actually piece is how you open the back. That's how you open the back.
So it comes with the watch?
Now, this is a super complete set. I've never seen a set this complete.
Wow.
But yeah, that piece there is from Rolex, and that's how you open. You actually open the back of the watch. Like this guy, whoever's selling this, I mean, I'm pretty sure it's already sold, but that is a super complete set. And which the white gold is even rarer. I would have loved to get my hands on this. This is a super complete set.
Yeah. Very nice. Uh-oh. It's about that time, fellas. Oh, man. Guys, we're going to wrap up soon. Any final words we want to say before we wrap it up? Because I got to get going. It's almost a 2.5 hour run here. We have over 100 watching consistently. Please, guys.
We had a great run. We had a great run. All the Rolex men are in here. Toyota, Mole, Cap, GMT, Robert Wood. We're going to make you a Rolex man, my friend. You will be a Rolex man, my friend.
Whether you like it or not.
Well, I see you. No, wait a minute. I see here he has the Daytona on his wall. He's a Daytona man. He is an undercover Daytona man.
So that was painted by Jen G, who is on our Tuesday panel.
Oh, okay.
If you want one, send her money. She'll send you one.
That's it. Jen G.
That's
does
a beautiful
nice
thing.
paintings.
That's a painting? Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's a painting.
Very nice.
Guys, we're going to wrap it there. I want to thank everyone for coming on today. Prophet, Robert Wood, GMT, Cap, Toyota Mo, Nate, Marco, everybody else who jumped on the panel, everybody in the chat, everyone who supported with some nice super chats, paying for that StreamYard bill. $800, man. $800. How am I going to buy a Rolex when I got to pay for StreamYard? Hope you guys enjoyed today's show. We will be back on Tuesday night. Make sure you tune in for some more watch talk.
Great show, JJ. Great show.
Thank you very much. Appreciate you guys. And we'll catch you in the next one. Later,
Thanks for having me on, fellas. Thanks for having me on, guys.
Hey guys, look what I can do! I know it's all fun, but I just can't do things. Hey Archie, I'm leaving you tomorrow. Jimmy calling me. Some kind of saying, check out, motherfuckers. Mike the Snake, I'm leaving. I'm leaving this stream tomorrow. Check out, motherfuckers.